Canes have arrived in Houston, baby. I think there's a problem. We're going to check it out, boy. I think it's some imaginary players around here in College Station.
It's time to send a message. Flying out to Texas, know them people want to neglect us, but it's time that they respect us. We got Canes over here. There's some Canes over here. And we orange and green reppin', make them feel our presence. Time to put a run together, can't nobody do it better. We got Canes over here. There's some Canes over here. And they try to count us out, calculator broke. Got a plan to fire them up, call it calculated smoke. We got Canes over here. There's some Canes over here.
Oh. Hey. There's some Canes over here. Oh. Y'all boys done made it in the building. God, I know I'm safe now.
You better know.
Hey, they said ain't many of us. I say less is more, dog. There's plenty of us. Huh? What's up with y'all, man? Y'all got to talk to him, man. What we got here?
Hey, man, we up here. You know, we came up here 305 in the building. Yes, sir. We finna handle up.
Can't see that belt to ass.
What you got?
Belt to ass.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Hell yeah.
They only gave us 3,000 tickets. But you know, when you from the crib, we're going to find a way to get an extra 1,000 off.
We got Canes over here. There's some Canes over here. And we orange and green reppin', make them feel our presence. Time to put a run together, can't nobody do it better. We got Canes over here. There's some Canes over here.
That's why we came to Miami. We came to Miami to win championships.
We got Canes over here. There's some Canes over here. It's time to send a message. Flying out to Texas, no.
Bro, talk to us. How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Let's fucking go. Thank God. Let's fucking go, bro. It's not how you start. It's not how you finish. Baby, C-A-N-E-S. I'll see you in Dallas, baby. Let's go. Don't underrate us. Let's go.
Playoff time.
We're going to see you in the Cotton Bowl?
Absolutely. I'm going to drive all the way there.
Shout out to Footballville. Footballville mama is the 12th man. She's so big, she look like 106,000 people.
By herself?
By her damn self.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking to you. I'd like to welcome all of you aboard my flight. A flight that has promised to take you high, way high up in the sky.
There's some Canes over here. There's some Canes over here. Shout out to everybody in the building. This is Canes Talk Live on a Tuesday. I saw you, DP. Somebody, it ain't Wednesday. Well, guess what? Wednesday is Christmas Eve, and Coach got to go slide down some chimneys, if you know what I'm saying. So we're going to get it in today. We're going to make it happen. We're going to rock and roll. Appreciate everybody coming through. We might have a special guest on the night. I don't know. He might be stuck in the chimney right now. I'm not sure. But anyway, we in the building, man. We having a great time. We're going to have a good time tonight as Christmas is upon us. Appreciate everybody checking us out here on AKA Twitter /X, whatever it's called, and YouTube as well as Facebook, man. That video I played at the beginning, y'all go check it out. That's just some sights and sounds from the game. Had a good time putting it together. Them two dudes you saw, man, them the homies from the crib. I didn't even know they was going. I just heard a dude say, hey. I turned around, boy, the two homies. Shout out to Gabe. Shout out to Chico in the building. Appreciate it, man. Much love. Here we go. All right, let me look at this right quick. Got a quick little roll call up here. Anything is everything. 31 suck eyes. I like that. 17. I bet Coach Late. Man, I was stuck in the chimney, man. Leave me alone. Jen, I saw what you said. The Cane drew strong today. That's right. And it's biting. I got the big boy cup today. Hold up. That thing be biting. You understand? Anyway, we in the building. Appreciate y'all. Go ahead and share, like, subscribe, all the other good stuff. And for those that don't know, the Good, Bad, and Ugly is up. It's on Twitter right now. Go check my profile page. It's not on YouTube. Like I told you, it was blocked by Disney Worldwide. Still working on that. But I don't know what they're going to do. They got 30 days to respond. By then it'll be too late. Anyway, it's some Canes over here. I want to give a special shout out. A lot of people may know or may not know this, but I want to give a lot of love to Solo D, the Honorable Solo D, the one that brought us Cane Gang, right? Turnover chain. There's some Canes over here. That brother puts in work, man. Had opportunity to meet him several times, man. We've chopped it up here and there. But he gave me the blessing to use his material. Don't charge nothing, man. But I must say, if you are a Cane fan and you have not heard of that guy, I'm not going to say shame on you, but please go support him. Because he puts videos out, makes these songs. Like, that stuff is not easy. You think it's hard doing a doggone Good, Bad, and Ugly. Imagine filming the video, get it in and edit it, all of that stuff. He did that stuff week by week for the Dolphins as well, anything Miami. So y'all go check him out. Make sure you give him some love out there, man, because the brother be putting in work, man. A shout out to the Honorable Solo D. I'm going to try to see if I can get him on the show one day, man. Also, I know we might have some old Ohio State stink eyes up in here. So I want y'all to call in tonight. I want to hear from y'all most definitely up in here tonight. But as we put Texas A&M to bed, literally and figuratively, we're going to start talking about these Ohio State Buckeyes. And they literally are on the clock 7 days, 22 hours, 46 minutes, and 33, 32, 31 seconds before we kick that thing off. And it is a revenge game. Even though I know we played them in years past, I found it out the other night twice. We're 1-1. But the implications are way different. This right here, 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. And like I said on my other show, we got to burn the ships, baby. Burn the ships. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to burn the ships. And what does that mean? That means that we are at the point of no return. There's no safe haven. We can't go back to where we were. We got to keep forging forward. And we started off, we took over the territory on this huge island called Aggie Land. Now we're finna take over Buckeye Land. We're going to keep going, and then we're going to take over Bulldog Land. And whoever get on the other side of the bracket, we're going to take them over too, whether it's Indiana or whoever. It don't matter. They're going to get conquered, man. Kind of like, what was the name of that TV show that came out with Snow? What's the name of that doggone TV show? Y'all put it in the chat, man. With the 7 families. God, dog, not Lord of the Dragon. What's the name of the doggone show? Somebody help me. Help me. Where's the team at when you need them? L&V, where your Google fingers? Chat GPT or something. Somebody help me. What is the name of the doggone TV show? Game of Thrones. Thank you, Daniel. Game of Thrones. Rocky, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, man. I couldn't think of it. Game of Thrones. I couldn't think of it. I knew the characters. But anyhow, the 7 families. I think it was 7 families. But anyhow, with all that being said, that's what we have to do going forward. Monday, I will have, if y'all don't remember, I did a show, start off the Coach Me Coach podcast with a gentleman named Dom. He used to come on all the time, big Ohio State fan. He used to, I think he wrote for them and was like a beat writer or something to that effect. He's going to come back on Monday. So I already got him laced up. But do me a favor, Cane Nation. Reach out to some of these Buckeye folks out here. Tell them Coach Hayes want the smoke. I want the smoke. And I'm ready for it. Starting Monday, Tuesday. We can't do Wednesday because the game on. Let's do Monday, Tuesday. Let's do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. How about that? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Any one of them days, I don't care. Well, Monday I already booked with Dom. All right, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Let them know Coach Hayes looking for some smoke around here. And do I want it? Yeah, I want it. Hold up. Do I want the smoke? Yes.
Do you want smoke? We want all the smoke.
I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke up in here. But anyway, Buckeye Nation is going crazy. Everybody talking about, oh, why the Canes talking? They got lucky. They barely won. Man, whatever, man. Matter of fact, get slapped, suckers. OHIO, whatever. Even though I can't lie, Ohio State been real good to this channel too, man. A lot of people subscribe from the WREs. But this week is hate week. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Man, it is what it is. But anyhow, let me look at a couple of things here before we get going. Woo, there we go. Warren, you got to call in tonight, man. Warren, I am giddy. You ain't the only one giddy. I'm giddy too. I am giddy also, man. I'm giddy also. I'm ready to rock and roll. Shout out to Louetta Wilson in the building with the Wilson Report. I don't know if you had a chance to go to get the game, but shout out also Katie Allman in the building. Appreciate you, Katie, for jumping on Twitter, watching the thing. I know you said you had them banned or something like that, but shout out to you, Katie, in the building as well. Let me see. All right, Smiley, what you got to say? Hi, Coach. Hey, Coach. I was able to watch Good, Bad, and Ugly on YouTube. Maybe someone did some slimy stuff. However, it was a great breakdown. Thank you. Okay. Well, woo. I'm glad you got to be able to chance to get through. Maybe they backed off of it, but it still got it blocked on my end. I really appreciate that. Here we go. Shout out to Peter. It is what it is, Coach. Let the channel go, Bucks. I appreciate you, though. Thank you, Peter. But we still going to slap you behind. Well, let me go back. We're going to slap your face on New Year's Eve. Y'all going to have a bad year. We're going to have a bad year. Think about it. When the clock strikes 12 Eastern Standard Time, y'all will be going in the locker room. And you know what Ryan Day's speech is going to be? Guys, we tried our best. I got to hurry up and go and be able to catch New Year's. So helmets to the left, shoulder pads to the right. Keep your mouthpiece and jock strap. I'll see y'all after Martin Luther King break for spring workouts. All right, talk to y'all later. Got to go. Rolexer for the $2. Thank you. I think Beck torches OSU. They don't blitz. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it. Really want to talk today, like I said, with our guest, just about atmosphere, man, and see what's going on in regards to that. Let me see. E. Brown had my YouTube. Man, E. Brown still got an abacus. He don't even know what a calculator is. Shout out to E. Brown. Welcome to the asylum, Peter. Better defend yourself. I really want some Buckeye folks to call in. I need some Buckeyes to call in. So if you're scared, go get another Buckeye Bucknut to call in and make it happen. I really want to see what's going on. But anyway, you guys rocking and rolling already. Phone line, man. We got my man Jason from Arizona here. I ain't put the phone number up yet. Holy smokes up in here, man. I ain't even get that phone number up yet. But I mean, he got that thing on speed dial. He ready to talk some trash. Here's what I'll say. A lot of people ask me, Coach, how do we match up with Ohio State? I'm looking at some Ohio State. I really watched the Ohio State-Indiana game. Indiana, they quietly good. Their defense is biting, get to the ball, make things happen. They get after the quarterback extremely well. And I'm bringing up Indiana because I think we do a very good job of that as well on defense. Get to the quarterback, make things happen. Like I said before, I think in the trenches, I think we dominate. And I think that's on both sides of that. Offensively and defensively, I think we dominate that category when it comes to the matchup. Okay. From a receiver perspective, of course, we know they got a big time receiver in Jeremiah Smith. He said what he had to say. And I understand that. He's supposed to, right? I ain't mad at him. But Jeremiah, you might have to pay the consequences for your actions, my man. We love you. We understand. But guess what? It is what it is, baby. I ain't mad at you. All right. Anyway, you know, their running game as well. They do a decent job running the ball. I think their running backs run extremely hard. When it comes to our running backs, I think we have that as well. I just don't know if we have that top end breakaway speed like I believe they may have if they pop it. That's just how I look at it as I compared it to. So from the receiving core, let me go back a little bit. So from our receiving core, I think they may have a little edge just because of the experience of the guys in which they have and who they have, all right? But not by much. Not by much. The running back room, I think we have big, tough guys that grind it out, but I do think they top in on us just a hair when it comes to speed. On the defensive back side of the field, they got Caleb Downs and some guys back there at safety. But, man, our safeties have been phenomenal. Shout out to Bryce Fitzgerald as a true freshman who is tied, I think, a 5-way tie for second with 6 interceptions right now. But the difference is he don't play as much as those other guys. You see guys up there was 2 guys had 77 tackles. Another guy had like 40 tackles, something. Bryce got a total of 15 tackles and 6 interceptions. So from our DB perspective, I think we match up well. I think Caleb Downs is a phenomenal player. I think he can make some big plays. We got to watch out for him, but we got some gangsters back there too. We got one named I'm going to call him Keontae Scott is a ball player, bro. And he did not miss a beat. Being out for almost a month or maybe just about a month, came in and didn't miss a beat. 5 total tackles, 5 assisted tackles. I think he had a sack or 2. Did not miss a beat. Great open field tackle, TFLs. I'm glad to have him back at this particular time. When it goes to our DB room, I'm going to give it a wash. I think the Keontae Scott, Caleb Downs kind of washes out one and the same, and I think the DBs do the same when I look at it. Linebackers, I love our linebacker play over them. Just that simple. I think Wesley Bassane has been a starter for a long time. I don't think Torrey will be back. I don't. I think he may be under concussion protocol. If he is, he may have limited play. He gave a shot and ended up knocking himself out. He literally put his body on the line for the victory for the Canes. So Wesley Bassane, we got Popo and them guys coming in. I think the linebackers will go to a wire. I think this game is going to be extremely close. It's nowhere near. I think the line was 9.5. Let me see what the line was. Let me see what the line. I think last I looked was 9.5, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. Come on, y'all. Pay my internet bill. We got going. Ooh, Big Wit back in the building. I hear you, baby. Yes, 9.5. I think that's disrespectful. I appreciate it. Huh? I say take Miami. Take Miami to cover. 9.5, because we're going to win that thing. So you ain't got to worry about it. But yes, it's 9.5. I think it started at 10.5, and it's already down to 9.5. And I think in the next few days, it'll probably get to about 7.5, I would say. 7.5. Somewhere in there. Still disrespectful, but I get it. All right, shout out to Big Wig cleaning here for the 1999. Ohio State recruits an elite level every year, but unlike Saban, they never fully capitalize. One title with that talent says a lot. This is a great matchup for Miami. OSU lacks innovation and just tries to out-talent you. Interesting clip there, Big Wit. I appreciate you. Yeah, I thought when Chip Kelly came in last year, he did create a different vibe for them. But he's gone. I think he's already fired from the Raiders, if I'm not mistaken. Brian Hartline already has the job at USF, even though he's still there on the staff. And I want to clear up something. A lot of people think, oh, well, when coaches get a new job, their mind's not on it. Man, let me tell you something. Your mind is on it. Your mind is on it. He knows what he has to do at USF. Yeah, he's going to be making some recruiting calls and da-da-da. But at the end of the day, this is a run. This ain't a bowl game. This is not a bowl game. You understand me? This is not a bowl game by no stretch of the imagination. Hold on, guess I'll bring you in 1 second. Give me a second. Matter of fact, give me a thumbs up when you got your hand up. Give me a thumbs up. All right, just give me a thumbs up when you're ready. But anyway, I think that Brian Hartline understands the assignment. He understands what he has to do. Now, there have been a lot of questions about him being the offensive coordinator. There have been a lot of questions in regards to who is the play caller. I will say this, and this is what I talk about when I say coaches who specify on one side of the ball or the other. When you look at a guy like Ryan Day, it's going to be his offense. When he brought in Chip Kelly still followed the foundation and rules of Ryan Day's offense, right? I think he just brought in some tweaks and twists, and he got a chance to see it from the outside in. It's kind of like when you get somebody to proofread your paper, right? You will read right over a misspelled word because you know what it's supposed to say, but you don't see the fine details. So sometimes you bring an outside guy in like Chip Kelly, and I think he cleaned up the very small mistakes they were making. Well, he's no longer there. And I think Brian Hartline as well got a title. I'm not saying he didn't call plays. I'm not saying he wasn't part of game planning. I'm not saying that he wasn't part of implementing plays and even calling some plays. But at the end of the day, I think it's very similar to Alex Golish when he was at Tennessee under Josh Heupel, right? And Josh Heupel was the play caller. Alex Golesh was the offensive coordinator. I think Brian Hartline was the offensive coordinator. Ryan Day, the play caller, even though he said he wanted to give it up. That's just my opinion. But we'll definitely find out. Now, it has been reported that Ryan Day will be the play caller. Fine, no problem. And he about the most untrustworthy dude you ever looked at. If y'all ever looked at Ryan Day, he like a werewolf, bro. Ain't no man should have a full beard by 2 p.m. He full shave, 2 p.m. He got a full beard. And he got beady eyes. He the definition of what beady eyes look like. He the full definition of beady eyes. Uh-oh, don't do that. Whatever you just did, don't do that. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Guess you're killing me. I don't know what's happening right now. You did something different. Oh, Lord. I don't know what's happening. But anyway, so when I look at Ryan Day, like I was pulling his pictures up to make the thumbnail, man, he got a full beard. Then he got bald face. He looked like old Chester. Can't say the other word. You know, Chester Lester, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't know, it's just me being petty. Anyway, me being super petty. But Big Wit, appreciate that comment, man. I appreciate it right now. I got a call on the line. Caller, you're going to have to hold tight. We're not to that part. If you want to hold on, you're more than welcome. Y'all can hear the show in the backside of it. But if you want to hold tight, you're more than welcome. But we'll get to the phone lines in a little bit. All right? What else I was going to say? I did that. Our kicking game. Shout out to Carter Davis in the building. Shout out to his family. Mom, he's going to be just fine. I promise you. He's going to be good. He's going to be just fine. He do look like, hey, Muhammad, I'm telling you, when I look at Ryan Day, I don't know if I can trust that dude, bro. He got a little beady eyes. I ain't never seen a dude grow a full beard by 2 p.m., bro. Straight booty face. 2 p.m., he like this. Something wrong with him. Something wrong with him. You good back there? All right. So I'm going to try to see if I can do this right. We got a lot going on. Oh, also, I put a poll up. Does Miami get their revenge against Ohio State? Now, like I said before, I know we played them twice, 1-1. One of those were vacated due to some sanctions Ohio State had with the tattoo gate. I think the players were selling jerseys or giving away memorabilia for tattoos. That's how broke they are up there. They can't even get no money. Dude got to give away a jersey to get a tattoo. Anyway, talking about when your son leaves our institution, he gonna be a man. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, 268 people in the building. I appreciate you. Much love to everybody in the building. Y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all clap it up for my dog in the building. He gonna give us some insight. Before I say that, I know we had some problems at the Texas A&M game. I'm sorry, I don't know. And the wind was gusting. But don't blame God for the wind in that game. His mama fought it and made a 30-mile-per-hour gust wind and messed up the whole game for our kicker. We could have kicked his butt. Y'all clap it up for my man, Streeter from Football Bill. I don't know what I'm doing, Street. I done jacked it all up. I think I done jacked it up. Hey, I don't, hold up. I'll get it right. I don't know what's happening. Street of jacked it up. Hold on, I jacked it all up, dog.
What's up, man? They probably can hear me. They can hear me? Y'all can hear me out there?
Yeah, you know, I don't know what's happening. I done messed it all up.
All right, man. I can just be you for tonight. Just keep it like that, man. We scrape, man. We scrape.
I got you all in the wrong place.
You got me on the big screen. What's going on, man? Y'all got the villain things going on, man. What's up?
There we go. I got you right there. Let's do that. Let's update that layout. All right, there we go. I think we in the building now.
All right, we got 300 people in here, right? Let's get this thing. We're gonna get this thing to 1,500 tonight.
1,500? Well, listen, we on Twitter, we on X, we on YouTube, and we on Facebook. Let's get that thing rocking. 186 on YouTube right now. Man, we're gonna get it rocking. 1,500. Well, that sounds like an F-150. Let's do it.
I think we get this thing 1,500, dog. What's up, bro?
I'm good, man. Real quick, Street. I kind of went on into Ohio State, but I do want to go back and we can work our way forward. You have a unique perspective at the football games because you're on the sideline.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. From the time if you could just kind of summarize from the time you stepped on the field to the clock hit 0, because we know what the game was like. What was that like? Summarize that. The time we left from outside, you stepped in. What's the atmosphere like? The environment, the players' mentality, all of that stuff. I want to hear this because I don't think I've ever asked you that before.
I mean, very unique. I mean, so cause we were standing out there together, and then I left you and Mario, and I walk in because the buses are finna pull in, right? And I'm trying to position myself. Okay, the bus is gonna pull in. Talking to the security dude. Okay, give me the dog. The bus is gonna pull in because I need to be where they get off the bus. So I'm trying to figure out which side is the right side to be on. Say, fuck it, roll dice. I pick a side. The buses start pulling in, right? They start pulling in. They start pulling in layered, and I end up on the wrong side as they getting off. But the last bus. I'm live with the villains in the Discord. They watching it happen live. The last bus gets off, and then those players come around. And dog, the villains watching, they all dapping me up. They all dapping me up as they go into the locker room, dog. They all dapping me up, Popo. And you know what I'm saying? They all dapping me up. They go into the locker room. And that was cool for the villains to actually see that. But hey, from the beginning of the season, I told you this is a mature bunch of guys. They've gotten to the point where they're mature and they're serious. Like when they arrive with they have a confidence in them. Ever since Cam Moore walked out of there, they arrive with like a confidence. They got a confidence about them. Like we've all played sports. We've all been part of bad teams and be part of good teams. Good teams have a mentality. They have a confidence about them. They feel like, hey man, these people aren't better than us.
Right.
It's one thing to having a good record and then having the mentality of being a good team. You know what I'm saying? It's two different things, right? Like when you could believe. So we get there, they get there and they start dapping us up, dapping me up. And then Malachi's last, and then they go into the locker room. But they go in the locker room, and by the time they all get in the locker room, the O-line is coming out the locker room to go warm up. It's like they go drop their bags and then they go straight to the field. Right? And they start heading to the field, and I'm standing on the sideline because I had been reporting to the villains that Keontae Scott wasn't going to play. I thought it was just blowing smoke, you know what I'm saying, and Damari Brown wasn't going to play. Keontae walks past me, and I saw it in his eyes, Hayes. It was fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? I said to myself, he walks past me, and I saw it. He had the headphones on. I said, hey, boy, Keontae Scott is about to play. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to update. Hey, listen, man, this man about to play. You ain't got no game face on if you about to play. You know, they be having on the boo-boo face when they ain't playing, right? It'd be like, hey. No, listen, I saw it in his eyes. So I was like, hey, villains, hey, boy, listen. We got to update this. He about to play. So they start warming up, and then the fans start filling in. And it's the weirdest thing, man, to see all those people filling that stadium. And you didn't see them outside. Like, I don't know where they come from, bro. You was there, Hayes. You saw it. I don't know where all those people come from, bro.
But you know, it's just funny you say that. I'm going to answer that real quick. Jeff O'Rams for the 499. I appreciate you. For us to win, we need to play like 2024 Michigan, run the ball, play defense, and make plays on special teams. Do not put the game in Beck's hands. We'll jump into that. Appreciate that comment. But I'm in the stadium, and we probably got in there an hour before game time. You know, open up an hour and a half before, probably an hour before. It took me about 59 minutes just to walk up those stairs because the only mean thing they ever did at Texas A&M, they ain't let us use the escalator. Texas A&M people use the escalator. They're like, no, you got to go right here, go up the stairs. I'm like, God dang, why do people just gliding on up? And I got to walk the stairs. But anyhow, while I'm up there, some of the family members were like, man, where all these people at? Man, we could have sat way down there. I said, let me tell you something. It was 18 minutes before the game. 18 minutes. They did the flyover, I want to say 15 minutes before the game. And it's pretty empty, right? The planes flew over. Bro, I said, when it's about 2 minutes before kickoff, all you gonna see is maroon, bro. They're like, nah. I said, watch this. And the first time I experienced that was at Tennessee. I'm like, man, where all these people at, man? Bro, before that little dog came out, Smokey,
Smokey.
bro, I ain't never seen that many people convert. 100,000 people just converge at one time, like boom, and they just got there, man. But yeah, it is amazing how many people can get in there in a hurry.
Yeah, and then once it get crowded, like it's like, you asking yourself, like, where did these people come from? Like, there was no traffic getting here when I got there. We got there pretty early though, but where did these people come from, bro? You're asking yourself. Shout out to the villains, man, that just came in the house. So I have Caneville and I have Footballville. So for the Footballville side, I cover some of Texas A&M, right? So I got to get some of their visuals, and I go and if you could see through their tunnel when they walk out, bro, it's neon lights throughout the tunnel, and it says it's the coolest shit. You know what I'm saying? It says Texas A&M all the way back, and then when they start come out, they start playing the Kanye West song. And them people start swinging them damn towels. Man, it's cool, bro. I don't care. We just be there. It's cool, Hayes. It's a really cool atmosphere, bro. You know what I'm saying? It really is. So before the game, so go back a little bit. Before the game, I just try to position myself to get the best visuals. You know what I'm saying? To get the best visuals that I can get, and caught myself standing next to Rhett Lashley a few times, trying to figure out why is Rhett Lashley here. But he was doing the ACC. He was doing the ACC broadcast. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I'm sorry to cut you off. but when Mark Fletcher was up there talking, I looked and I said, that dude looked like Rhett Lashley.
Yeah, he was there the whole game.
I know, but I saw, like, you see somebody like, nah, that ain't Rhett Lashley. Like when Fletcher was talking about being with Malachi Tony after the fumble, and he was sitting next to Rhett Lashley. My mind said, damn, is that Rhett Lashley? But I'm drinking or something.
I think he helped them call the game.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. They used to do that with Nick Saban and so forth if they lose early. But go ahead.
No, I found myself standing next to Desmond Howard, Rhett Lashley, so many people. And then Edgerrin James popped up. He always showed me love, man. Walked up to me, hugged me. And then by the time you know it, the game is about, you know what I'm saying? The game is about to start. And then they're announcing it, you know what I'm saying? And Texas A&M run out, the fire engines come up, bro. And I'm standing there because now Mario comes out. Mario Cristobal comes out, and it's always him and Big Coop in the front. And you could see it when you could tell that they're ready. You know what I'm saying? You could see it that this is not. See, what people don't understand when it's 100,000 people, you know what I'm saying, in a stadium. Yes, it's favorable to them, but it's an electric football atmosphere for every player on that field, and people don't understand that. So the Malachi Tonys and the ballers that they're going to stand up. You know what I'm saying? It's an electric atmosphere for anybody that plays football.
1,000%. If you're a gamer,
them
100,000 that's yelling at you, they yelling for you too. In your mind, you like, because you can't tell the difference, because all you hear is a roar, like that's all you hear. You don't hear like words. You know what I'm saying? You just hear a rumble. That's all you can hear on that. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, and it's a cool stage to realize you going from Washington Park on Pembroke Road playing football to you walking out in a Coliseum and there's so many people in there, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a cool thing. So if you love football as a football player, it's whether you're home or not, it's cool to be a part of. And they you know what I'm saying? Even though they're the away team, it's just a cool thing. Like it gets them, honestly, it gets them fired up too. I think Wesley talked about this before. It gets them fired up. It gets them fired up too. So no, man. So they go out there, do the coin toss and stuff, man. And what I was trying to do, I got videos of this. I wish I had been prepared. I was trying to get low on the ground and basically show you our guys walking on the field, the kickoff, and what it looks like what they up against, like what it looks like, you know what I'm saying, and what they're up against. And I was trying to kind of capture that. Once the game started, what I noticed right off back, Hayes, is that we were bigger than them.
Mm-hmm.
The mighty SEC, well, all this stuff that they talk, we were bigger than them. We were bigger than them, and we could have been faster than them. To be honest with you, but I noticed that right off the back, their defensive backs and stuff, they was kind of small. You know what I'm saying? They were small. They had some big guys up front. But right off the back, I realized we were bigger than them, and right off the back, I realized that their offense was limited. The things that they do were very simple, and the things that the quarterback was capable of doing, it wasn't a lot of them. It wasn't a lot of different. He was capable of doing a few things, you know what I'm saying? But that's sometimes that's to be simple. So sometimes that's what makes some of these coaches who they are. Like they take what a kid is good at and a team is good at, and then they just lean into that. Yeah, they just lean into that. They just lean into it.
And that's coaching. I mean, what they do well. I mean, think about it. That's like taking Steph Curry talking about drive to the basket. Because no, he a 3-point guy. That's his thing. So lean into it. I don't care how much of the triangle offense you like. If I got Steph Curry, I'm finna whatever. I don't know the triangle offense. I know what it is, but I don't know how it works. But I just use that as an example. Real quick,
bro. I think back, Taze, and I don't want to bring this up because this starts a whole nother. But I think back, I watched Marcel Reed play that game. And like I said, with Footballville, I actually put the camera on him a lot, like in pre-warm-ups and things. Like I actually got a lot of video of him. And I'm watching him play and seeing how sometimes he's very inaccurate. Like sometimes he's inaccurate. When he tucks the ball to run, it's like he's not running, he's not fully committed. And I started thinking about a guy like Ja'Cory Brown, right? And how he was limited, right? But how some coaches will just say, what is it you could do? Or okay, you can do these 3 things. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do it to the left. And we're going to do it to the right.
That's
and
2 plays.
To the left. And
then left and right is 2 plays.
And then the defensive line going to break down. You're going to scramble for 7. And we're going to do it again. We're going to do it to the left. And then we're going to hand it off to – and you're going to slip up. And they're going to throw one deep. And that's what they were, bro. That's what they were. And he wasn't throwing deep. It ain't like he was throwing deep to Terrell Owens. He had 2 skinny little malnutrition wide receivers that were fast and that were capable of making plays. Very simple what they were trying to do, bro. And it's because Marcel Reed, he's limited, but he has talent. He has talent, and the coach is leaning into the things that he does well. Yeah.
So, all right, let me ask you this. Real quick. Maximus Max, shout out to you for the $5. We could definitely catch them off guard. They don't want it as bad. Our trenches will shock them. Miami 24, OSU 20. Maximus Matt, you made a cameo, my man. Check it out. You made a cameo in the sounds and sights and sound video. Much love to you, brother. All right. And shout out to your son, man, and your whole family. Here we go. Okay, being in that game, because you have access to the entire stadium, like around all sides, right? Okay. So, well, I guess here's where my question. Being the kind of game it is, what is the sideline rumbles? When the defense is on the field, what is the offense rumbling? When the offense is on the field, what is the defense rumbling? Because as a coach, I'll set it up like this. I used to do this. I used to make all my players sit on the bench. Come to the bench. Coach, get on the board and draw a play. I don't care if you draw the same play 35 times. Keep their mind out of the game. I used to tell my guys, if you want to watch it, go buy a ticket. You can't be on this field, right? We're going to have it on huddle an hour after the game. You watching is not going to help us. And I'm saying this to say, a lot of times when you allow the other side of the ball, meaning if the offense is on the field and the defense is off, and you allow them to watch it, it can create doubt because maybe the offense is not clicking on all cylinders. And the defense like, God dang, man. So that's why I used to keep them away from it. Sometimes I would turn the bleachers around with their backs turned just so they couldn't. So what were the rumblings like? You get what I'm saying? Were they watching like, man, God dang, we can't score? Or what was that like?
No, I've never. It's never that. But before you get into that, before the game started, this may be cool for some of y'all. Josh Pate. How you spell his name? Josh Pate. Josh Pate.
I took a picture with him for the game. I lost the picture though. Yeah.
So Josh Pate, him and somebody, producer, somebody was with him, his homeboy, big dude, maybe played ball, was in the they was in the media room, right? And we're in there and they chilling, and he started saying, "Hey, anybody need a hit? Anybody need a hit?" I was like, "What do you got?" Like, you know what I'm saying? He had some pills in the bottle, right? I'm like, "What's getting out? What's going on?" I know it's a big game. I know it's a big game, but I didn't know it was that big.
Hey, that boy in the slump, he might need a bump.
Dog.
Lord have mercy.
And what he had was a bottle of, he would open the bottle up and you smell it. And boy, it was like smelling gas or smelling, but it was like pills in the bottle. And on the bottle, it said like, ooh, wee, or something like that. Ah, wee, or something. And you open it up, bro, and I smelled it, bro, and instantly, bro, I was like, oh, that's better than black coffee. That
woke you up.
You get instantly, dog. It woke me up. But we was all in there joking about that.
Diddy tendencies. Well, y'all undefeated, boy. But no, yeah, that's smelling like, but they got it in a pill form. You close it back up so it keeps
I got hooked, boy. I had to get another bump at halftime, boy. I was like, hey, you got some of that? You got some of that, dog?
That thing wake you up.
Sideline. But on the sideline, what you said is interesting because the defense, Jay Taylor, those guys are always in their guys' face on the sideline. So what you say I didn't never think of it that way. Maybe they don't want them getting into, because the offense isn't really like that. Not the Beard gets the receivers in the huddle, you know what I'm saying, and he talks to them. But when it comes to Carson and sometimes they're looking at the iPad, maybe with a GA or somebody, but it's not really. The defense is always together. Like they always teach it. Even when we were bad, it looked the same. Like it seemed like they always teach. Why is that though?
So what happens defensively? You got to remember, all 11. Shout out to the Mario the villain, man. You A1, bro. Yeah, I know you watching because I just said, man, I lost my Josh Pate pitch. I broke my phone. And look what he just sent me.
Who sent you that?
Huh?
Who sent you that?
Mario the villain. Doggone, hey.
Oh, did he? Oh, Mario took it for you. Mario took it. Did Mario
get it? Yeah, he took the picture. I'm trying to see.
Pull it back some. Pull it back some.
It probably won't because the light too bright.
Pull it back. Go slow.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Watch this.
Let me see.
That's what it's just too bright.
Now pull it back a little bit. Pull it back. Come closer. I don't know. It's not focusing. There, boom.
Shout out to Mario. Coach Hayes with the dad socks on. But but long story short, appreciate that, Mario. Thank you, brother. Well, you do that, like I said, you want to keep guys' attention away from game. And people have to remember this. Defensive players are emotional, right? Defensive players are always getting the short end of the stick. You can't hit the quarterback. Don't hit my receiver. Why you? So when you see the golden child, meaning the offense, going out there and not doing a very good job, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all baby them all the time. You know, it's a mentality. So what you're trying to do is, like the offense is like an assassin. And the defense is like Rambo. He just want to go in there and kill it. You got to keep him on the leash, man. He's just ready. And so you do that because, again, you can easily I had to hide some stuff from y'all at the bottom. That's why I'm holding it like that, Chris. Shout out to Chris. But you're trying to keep their mind out of the game because they can easily be distracted. And the reason defenses are always teaching because offenses are always making adjustments. Okay. You see what I'm saying? And you're talking a bunch of what ifs. Hey guys, on that trip set right there, we weren't aligned correctly. We got to make sure we got outside leverage on this right here because of the switch route. Look at the spacing of all that's going on constantly. Offensive guys, just the quarterback. Right. Really. You tell the receiver to run a dig, he gonna run the dig. Mm-hmm. He may, Kevin Beard said, hey, when you run the dig, you kind of idle it down a little bit when you get to the hash. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? You run it through the zones too fast, blah, blah, blah. Look, but that's to your point, but that's what it was.
No, I get it. Barry, what's going on, bro?
Hey, man, we got a lot of folks up in here. The villains done seem like they done popped in. 770 people in the building, man.
You opening up the phone lines?
Yeah, we're going to open them up. But I'm trying to get to this story. I know you.
What is it? Yeah, so on the sideline.
I want to hear about the atmosphere,
Yeah, that's usually what it is on the sideline. I've never seen. They never seemed like that. They never seemed down. They never seemed like oh man, we can't score. That's never the vibe. I'd be lying if I say that they ever seem like something's going wrong out there. Mm-hmm. I've never seen that.
Okay, I was just wondering because sometimes was it last year? Players start bickering with one another. This person get mad, and that goes to show the caliber of team you have. Mm. And to Mark Fletcher's praises, for what he had to say to Malachi Tony as being the older guy in the room, like he said, bro, you got it, dog. Everything's going your way. It's all right. You're gonna be all right, bro. Just keep going. He's saying, nothing was given to him, but it's going his way. And yeah, you made a mistake. And he said, man, don't pull that on me now, dog. We need you, baby. And guess what?
I know.
He gonna get a touchdown, bro. How great is it for that kid, man? Holy smokes.
How do you explain Malachi? Because Malachi is a freshman. I mean, he's a freshman, right? But he is one of the leaders. Like, he is one of the leaders. Mm-hmm. And how passionate he is and how he's so hard on himself about things like that. You know what I'm saying? When he fumbled the ball, when he fumbled the ball in the state championship as a freshman, Mark Fletcher was the same one that went to console him. You know what I'm saying? He ran in the locker room. I ran in the locker room after him. I mean, I've told this story a million times, took a picture of him, but Mark Fletcher was the one consoled him that day too. But he's so hard on himself. But he is one of the leaders. Right? So how do you explain that?
Well, I say this always. Leaders don't have nothing to do with age. Mm-hmm. If that's the case, the oldest man in the world would be the leader. Right? That's how I look at it. Leadership is within you. You can't make a leader. You're born that way. I don't care what nobody say. I can make a supervisor, but supervisor don't mean he's a leader. We're talking about born leadership qualities and traits are within you. You understand that? You can fake it, but guys like that are leaders. It has nothing, and I always tell people, it has nothing to do with age. I just tell my team all the time, I don't care if a true freshman walk up in here and he dog slap the mess out of one of you seniors. Tough. I've never been a coach that say senior leadership. We got to have no. I never believed in senior leadership. You know why? Just because you're older don't mean you can lead. Right? So then that's when you get false leadership. So to answer your question, Street, is it's in him. It's innate within him. And his playing ability allows him to step up as a youngster, right? So because he can play at a high level, guess what? Them older dudes that's not on his level will bow down and respect him, just like King Charles in that dog yard, right? He ain't the oldest dog in the yard.
King Charles.
You know his name, King Charles? I think that's somebody says his name. Am I right?
I know what you're talking about.
I guarantee he ain't the oldest dog in that yard.
Right. King Charles.
I love it. No, that's real. So I never believed in senior leadership. I know it's a thing. I just need some leaders. I don't care how old you are or how big you are or whatever or who you are. That's all I'm saying. So I hear you what you taking a bump? I heard the pills rattling, dog. Hey, we live, man. We got kids on the line. Nah, but I'm just saying, but at the end of the day, that's that. Let me ask you, going into this piece before we get into the phone line.
So you want the whole story, or you just want half like?
No, I want the whole story. That's why I'm finna walk you through it, because you taking too long.
Talk to me.
Take me through there.
Nah, no homo.
Take me through there.
Whatever she's talking about.
I don't know. But anyway.
I don't know either.
And that feeling. Halftime. I've always said this about halftime. Halftime adjustments are huge. It looked like we made some. Where do you go at halftime? Are you around the locker room, just on the field? What?
A lot of times I go upstairs. I start recharging stuff. I start recharging my batteries. I may go upstairs and get the thing that's charged. This stadium is goddamn. You on the 8th floor. Like the stadium's so big. Like you on the 8th floor. It take the elevator forever to come. So I go up there and then I chill. I kind of chill beginning of the third quarter up there with Gabby, and a couple of those guys. Okay. We got to talking about like Mark and how Mark needed get a few more touches. And I was asking, hey man, where's Howard? Like, what side is Howard on, Gabby? And Gabby was like, Gabby Eureka. How you spell it? How you say his name? Gabby from
I want to say Eureka.
You said, I said, bro, what side is halftime now? I'm trying to figure out what side he on. Like, who? He's like, bro, the fact that you got to ask me that mean he ain't did a damn thing.
Well, yes, you're right.
Hey, that was funny, right? It's halftime, bro. I ain't seen that dude. Maybe he was hiding behind Bell or something. I hadn't seen him. 11 sacks. Ain't no way he was in. I'm not even sure if he played. Did he suit up, baby?
Yeah, he was out there. Got a Jeff ran for the 1-9. Congrats on no haircut, Nick, coach. I don't know what that means. On no haircut, Nick. I don't know what that means.
Congrats on no haircut, Nick. So Nick Lanier, 5-star Nick Lanier, transferred from Miami Northwestern to Miami Carol City today.
Is that what he's talking about?
I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. Yeah, Nick, no haircut. Had a thing going on about not getting a haircut and something like that. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. Okay. So Amir Sears transfers from West Boca, 5-star, to Columbus, right? And then today, Nick Lanier from Northwestern transfers to Miami Carol City.
Wow. So, last part of this, fourth quarter, still 3-3. Are you on the side where they scored the touchdown with Malachi?
Standing right there with Andre Johnson and Edgerrin James, and I go up the edge. I say, "Boy, Edge, that boy Mark Fletcher looked like you at UCLA today, boy." He said, "Yeah, but they got to keep getting it to him."
Yeah.
He said, they got to keep getting to him. So I'm standing there, I'm talking to the villains in the Discord. I'm bad at this, Hayes. I was never a get.
How you get a signal? Damn.
No, it ain't no signal there. I mean, you got to find it. See, if you sitting in the seat and you ain't got no signal, you dead. The end of the stadium where Reed threw the interception didn't have a signal. I had to stay on the other end, and I would get a signal. The end that Malachi scored on. So I'm down there. I'm talking to the villains. Sometimes I tell them stuff before it happens because I don't want them crying in. They're crying, "Oh, we're gonna lose," but I can see the play and they don't know the play. Right. You know what I'm saying? I can see the play. So sometimes I help them out and be like, "Okay, I send them a little emoji or something and let them know." I'm talking to the villains. I look up and fucking Malachi is coming right at me. He hits the corner. Ain't camera on. And the other day, his mama sent me a screenshot from the newspaper, and it's him running to the end zone, and I'm in the background. I'm in the background like that. No, I look up, and he's coming to me, because I thought it was just going to be a dive to Mark Fletcher or something like that, touchdown. He ran right to me, dog.
Wow, bro! But I got it in the good, bad, and ugly. Y'all can check it out on Twitter. Like I said, Disney hit me with a worldwide ban. But real quick. I actually that play when he goes in, you should see the Texas A&M faces. They trip. They like this. And again, we're gonna talk about them as a people in a second. But literally, they're not mad. They're just like this. Not looking at them, not like, hey, they just looking straight ahead like this. I don't think those are real people, but we're gonna talk about that in a second. Last thing I want to ask you, Bryce Fitzgerald, I know you're probably on the other side of the end zone, gets the game-winning interception to seal the deal for the Canes because they're looking to go tie it up. I'm gonna do a show on this, and this is the title. Who the F is gonna say WTF? No, yeah, WTF is Bryce Fitzgerald. Who the is that?
Who is it?
Yeah, like what I'm saying is, I'm saying that in a good way. Like, who the is Bryce Fitzgerald? Like, who is this guy? Was he highly touted coming out of high school?
Yeah,
he
was highly touted.
No, but I'm just saying, yeah, but even true freshmen don't do that, and playing sparingly. You got to remember what he's done from an interception perspective to play ratio is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Interception to play ratio is, and he could have had more. I think he dropped one early in the game where he tried to get in and it fell out his hand. But anyway, long story short, were you on that end zone? And
Poison goes out for a second, and that dude steals the ball. That dude steals the ball. Like it didn't take no time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you can put that. You want to put that up there?
Let me see. We'll say Urethra is his last name. That's hilarious. Oh man, Urethra. Shout out to Torrey on that hit, bro. God almighty. Look at Steve. I almost say WB Steve. Bro, he done lost a gang of weight, bro.
That is not how you say that man's name.
Nah, I think it's Urethra, if I'm not mistaken.
So what you fin? Huh? So what you finna say about what you finna say about?
No, I said when they intercepted that, it had to get loud because that's right there where the Canes was sitting, and the band and stuff was right in that end zone.
So at the end of the game, I just was like, "Hey man, listen, I'm not gonna start recording." And I recorded like a 7-minute video. It was just a constant video, you know what I'm saying, of what was going on, them calling timeouts. And when you're recording, you can't really watch the game. It's like you're working. You're not really, you know what I'm saying, watching the game.
Lord.
So here's the play. This is pretty cool, Hayes. Now this is a video only for the villains. Like this is a video I put out for the villains and kind of like experiencing with the villains, right? This is pretty cool. Here's a play. I missed it. I missed the interception.
I love it, bro.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better.
Damn, is that Malachi Tony on offense? Look at Torrey. He just had a concussion. That boy, like, I'm ready. I'm ready, coach.
Look at Josh. You got your boy back here. What's your boy name, man? The country boy back here.
Who?
That be on game day. Back there, right there by the goalpost.
Oh, Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee.
He said we was gonna lose.
Hey, this is Torrey now. This is Torrey he's talking to.
Right.
They had to carry Torrey off the field. Look. What's this? That's Torrey he's talking to. Watch this. The trainer had to get Torrey and carry him back in the locker room.
Yeah.
That boy walked right to me, Hayes. Look at that. Shout out to the villain.
I love it.
That boy.
Shout out to the villain. But here's the best part about it, dude. Thank God the referees ain't nitpicky, man. You got offensive guy rushing the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, much love to them cats, man. But it goes to show you.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know that.
Look how close they is, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
look
at Thomas, man. Jacoby Thomas, bro. Hey, can I tell you something?
What's up?
I'm gonna tell you how messed up I am, Street.
What's up?
Are you ready for this? Well, I gotta
What's
find the dog outlet again. Here we go. I would have never dropped that damn ball. I'm taking that with me.
Let's go home.
Hey,
taking that home.
Hey, what they say? I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something, Street. I'm leaving here with something. More than a stat. I'm leaving here with something. Shout out to Wood. What's up, baby? I just checked it, and apparently they released it on YouTube. It's still demonetized. I don't care about that. But apparently they released the Good, Bad, and Ugly on YouTube. So thank you, Disney. Still under dispute, but they released it. So, all right, appreciate that in the move. But anyhow,
David Cooney. I looked for Cooney, man, but I didn't see Cooney. The weird thing about Texas A&M Stadium, bro, it's 104,000 in the stadium, but there's so many people they let on their sidelines. It's like mayhem. It's so many people on the sidelines. Like, so I didn't get to see Cooney. I didn't even walk the Texas A&M side the whole game, man. I usually walk the whole entire field.
I saw him after the game. He came around when the buses were there. I was on the backside, you know, with the small people. You know, we ain't there yet, but we getting there. But with the small people, we had to wait outside the stadium. No, I'm the message. No, you did. You didn't put the work in, dog. I'm proud of you. But seriously though, I saw him outside. But I had a shout out to Juan Navarro. Man, had a chance to speak to him. Man, much love. I ain't seen that brother since I seen him, but since FIU we had a chance to talk. He said he watched it. Hey, they said they watch the street. He said, man, appreciate the support. Yeah. I said, I don't be too hard on y'all. He like, nah, coach, you doing what you're supposed to do. So guess what? I'm finna go harder. If y'all don't win this thing next week, if you think I'm here to play around, listen.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, you got to get it on that.
I ain't here to play around with you. All right, here we go. Real quick. I want to jump in Ohio State before we open this. Why everybody saying we can't beat Ohio State, dog? We still the underdogs, bro. We still 9.5 point, all this other good stuff.
7.5 this morning, dog.
It went down to 7.5?
Okay, so let me explain this to the people that non-bettors, the people who don't understand betting.
Yeah, that's not me.
Started at 11.5.
Mm-hmm.
Started at 11.5. They saying Ohio State 11 points better than us. Got in there with this morning with the villains. It's down to 7.5. So that's not saying that Miami can beat Ohio State. What it's saying is that it started at 11.5, and the bettors, big time bettors, like, nah, I'm taking that 11 points. Right. I saw that defense. If you're gonna beat them by 11, you know what I'm saying? Then that mean they got 0, or that mean you don't score the. I saw that defense. Let me take that 11. Then it went down 10. And take that 10. It ain't stay there at all. It got the 9. Nah, heck no. I saw that defense. We're gonna take that 9. So basically, it's saying that we'll take the 9 points in Miami. Not saying that Miami's going to win. I want people to understand that. Woke up this morning, it was at 7.5. Hayes.
Mm-hmm. And now it's back up to 9.
I don't know if it's back up to 9.
9.5.
Okay, I don't know if it's back up to 9.
I know that's how the betting. I know that's how the scale goes. Wow.
Yeah, it got to 7.5 today. So that's people saying, nah. I don't see y'all. If you're gonna give me 7 points, I'm gonna take the Canes. Right. So
I'm gonna take the Canes and cover it. Not saying they said Miami gonna win. They said Miami gonna cover it.
I take the Canes to cover it. Now Miami win as whoopie do. They still win, but so that's what that is. Hayes, I want to say this. Before we get into do we have a chance and all that. Listen. We've been asking to be on this stage for years, right? Sure. Oh man, we think we're just as good as the better team. We think we've asked to be on this stage for years. Oh, we got a shot. We got into the tournament. Then we take on the Texas A&M team, who we all thought was frauds. You know what I'm saying? At least the villains, we thought they was frauds. After watching all that film and watching every game, we had done declared them frauds. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We take them out, and now you get to the next level of it. See, because when you're asking to get into the playoffs, right? You want to get in. You want a shot. But you're not thinking about the bloodbath. You ain't thinking about the blood sport. Like, you're in now. Now you get to face Ohio State. Mm-hmm. They've been winning 10 games since pants with pockets was invented. They believe they could win. They believe they better than you.
That's a good one.
Bruh, like, and I want to set the stage for what we're talking about here. They think they're better than you. They know how to win. You know what I'm saying? Let's get all this out the way before we get into this cane shade bullshit, right?
All right.
But that's what we're asking for. I kind of compared it to playing video games. Like, you remember playing Mike Tyson Punch Out, and you get the soda pop Pavinsky, and you try to beat him, and then you get past him, and then you get you know what I'm saying? You get to these different levels, right? Mm-hmm. Well, we've gotten in the room with the team that was 98% of the season. Now we're in the room. So let's put that on the table first, right? You know,
as a good book says, Street, as a good book says, be careful what you ask for. He'll get it to you. And here we are.
We're in the room. So now we're in the room.
Yeah.
Bro, this is competition. There's no easy way around it. Mm-mm. At some point, you're going to have to look Debo in the face and hit his ass with a brick.
In a pillowcase. Because you're going to need it more than once.
Yeah.
You're going to need it more than once, mother.
It ain't no tiptoeing around it. Debo came to Craig's house, and Craig had to hit him in the face with a brick in front of his mama and God and everybody. This is what we were asking for. They looking at us like, where these niggas been? Like, they don't come to these parties.
We here now. We here now.
What I think, Hayes, a lot of people, Texas A&M did not realize how big and fast we were.
Right.
The kids, not the coach. All week long was like, Frank, pay attention. These motherfuckers are henchmen. All week long, the coaches was on that. But the kids, listen to this SEC BS. They told it when they got recruited. The ACC ain't nothing. You going to play there, and and then the kids, I think, did not believe that we were bigger and faster than them because they've been fed all this SEC bullshit.
And if they look at the trend, we dropped down to 18. We lost against Louisville and SMU. Mm-hmm. They've only lost against who they lost against? Georgia. Was it Georgia? No, Texas. They lost against Texas at the end. I think that was who else they had lost to, but it was a top ranked team. So in their mind, they like we better than, but they ain't realize, man, you messing with some dogs. And they was hungry. And I have to say this, Street, I was so proud of them cats, man, going in there. You know, I've been around this long enough, and I think hostile environments are more for fans than it is players. Because at some point, bro, ain't nobody paying attention to that dude back there yelling, "Your mama sucks." Like at some point, you know what I'm saying? It really is not it, because here, like I tell you, it's almost like white noise on the TV. You just get used to the because you just that's all you hear.
Right.
The noise really affects the quarterback more than anything, or maybe some communication, but it doesn't rattle the player. And I think that's just like a misnomer that fans like to say, "Oh, 100,000 people." Whatever, bro. Whatever. Like it's loud, but whatever. No, I'm being serious. Because think about it.
I get it.
I know, but name a player that's gone to the podium and said, except the quarterback. They're like, yeah, man, those guys were so loud, man. I really was nervous.
It don't happen.
Or has a guy ever said, man, they were so loud, it really made a difference in the game, and he a defensive lineman. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we here now. We here at Ohio State, as they like to call it, man. I got my man Dom coming on Monday. We're going to chop it up. Used to do the Coach with Coach podcast back when we kind of first started. They come into play. Just like we come into play. Right? Yeah. Let's not get it twisted. Jeremiah Smith is who he is. But here's the difference. One thing about being a receiver, baby, a lot of things got to go right for you to get the ball.
Yes.
Snap, you got to block. The quarterback got to be able to understand the defense you're going against, the coverage, the read, the throw. All that got to go right for you to get 7 catches out of 60 plays. You understand me? Fact. So you don't have an experienced Will Howard like you had last year, right? Will Howard may not have been the world beater, but he was a veteran, right? He had been around. He understood the game in that sense. Julian Sanders is relatively young in this thing, man. Just getting his feet wet, just getting the sea legs. And like you said, you got a real gangster coming at you. Ruben Hurricane. Bang.
The whole
And don't
D-line.
forget, the whole D-line biting, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this. Shout out to Corey Heatherman. I love the way he implements the nickel into the blitz package, not just the linebackers. I love the way he used Keontae Scott and Poiser and all of the guys, man. I love that, bro.
Explain to people what you mean.
So instead of you just blitzing Wesley Bassane, I very rarely see Wesley Bassane blitzing or Torrey, those guys. I mean, I've seen Torrey blitz some, but he does like to bring Poiser off the edge, off the number 2, right? Mm-hmm. Because think about it, you got 3 good guys back there. Jacoby Thomas, I keep want to call him Marion because he got on 0. Keontae Scott, and you have Poiser, right? And they're all kind of interchangeable. And I'm telling you, those are the best 3 pickups the Miami Hurricanes have picked up in the transfer portal this year. Those 3 guys right there are phenomenal. They play together like a unit because they're so interchangeable. You know, if like Keontae went down for that month, okay, you brought in Bryce Fitzgerald, cool, but you got the other 2 to walk him through it. And to me, bringing them off the edge, the blitzing, you're now using speed, right? The speed of a Keontae Scott, the speed of a Thomas, the speed of a Poiser, the hitting ability, presence alone, right? Changes the blocking. And now you say, damn it, I got to kick slide to this fast dude, but then I got Mesidor right here coming. Then I got Justin Scott or Moten or somebody, or Blake coming. Then I got Bain over here on the other side coming. Bro, I'm telling you, 5 on 5, and one of them are going to win. Because if they only got 5 and I bring 5, Heatherman's saying one of these guys are going to win.
Right.
I don't need a +1.
Right.
Yeah. And the running back, if he stays in, he has to pick the right guy to help. He can only help one of them.
Yeah.
So he got a 20% chance of picking the right dude.
You like what you see Heatherman doing?
I do. I'll say this about Heatherman. I've never been a put the cart before the horse kind of guy. When Corey Heatherman came in, you know, everybody went and looked at, what he did at JMU and what he did, man, whatever. I want to see what you do here. And I have been pleasantly surprised here. I have to be honest with you. This was no hate. I just want to see Tom on task.
Gotcha.
And I didn't think he had enough time on task.
Hold on, Hayes. Give me a second. Technical difficulty. Hold on.
Oh, you might want to cut your mic off, dog. Sound like
I what?
Sound like you praying to the porcelain god, dog. Man, can we get a courtesy flush?
Wow, man. Prayer to the porcelain god.
Yeah, can we get a courtesy flush, dog? God, leave, bro.
Ain't that fast. Anyway.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm straight.
I don't mess with you. So anyway, yeah,
was good. So no, I just wanted to put that out there. Hey, I wanted to put that out there before we get into all the do we have a chance of how we gonna beat them and they ain't played nobody, bro.
They the reigning champs, bro.
Right. This is where we at. Now, I don't think there's any dominant college football teams out here. Like there's no there's not
juggernaut.
Yeah, there's no junk. These teams don't scare me, right?
True.
They just don't. Like there's no dominant team out here. So
that's fair.
Our defense, I believe, is a national championship defense.
I agree. I can agree with that 10,000%.
Our defense is very dominant. Our defense. I mean, this Texas A&M was averaging 30 points a game. Like I ain't see it. I don't know how, but they were. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
So I'll say this to your point, yes, and you saying that I agree with you. I said that earlier that this year college football I don't want to sound bad. When I say down, meaning there's no team that's head and shoulders above everybody else, in my opinion, right?
I agree.
Yeah, like, is Ohio State the reigning champ? Sure. So, like I said, I believe you should be number one until somebody beats you. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? It was you the king of the castle right now until somebody come on there, and off with your head. I get that, but they are not as dominant as they were with that running back room they had in Quashon Judkins. They were not as dominant as they were. You know what I mean? What they had. They got a young guy, Bo Jackson. Shout out to him and those guys. But they not Quashon Judkins and Henderson, Travion Henderson. You know what I mean? Can they? Sure. Carnell Tate and those guys as well, and Jeremiah Smith. Dog, they lost some pieces. Not saying those guys are bad, but man, they up there, but they still not there. And I definitely think they are beatable. And Indiana showed that. Shout out to Indiana. Kurt Signetti say, Google me. All I do is win. God dang, you gotta love that, boy. You gotta love that.
Google me.
My boy said, Google me. But and guess what? All he's done is win, bro.
He ain't told not one lie.
That boy got a Heisman Trophy winner. First time ever, ain't it?
He ain't tell not damn lie.
Not one of them. So you want to open up the phone lines here? We already got a couple people here.
Let's go.
Street, real quick. Is Texas A&M the nicest people you ever met, bro?
The weirdest stuff, man. Walk up to you, man. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Put the hand on your shoulder, man. Thanks for coming, man. Hope you guys have a nice, good time. Good luck. And I'm like, man, I don't want to wish you good luck. I don't want to wish you good luck. That ain't what I'm here for. I ain't here to wish you good luck. Very nice people, man. I don't know, Hayes. I think the football game is like I think the football game is like something else going on behind the scenes. I think the football game is just like a mirage. It's like
get out, bro.
A front for something else going on.
Listen, can I tell you, it is get out. It is get out. I don't care what nobody say. Like those people in the stands, I was telling you, they not real, bro. Those people in the stands were not real people. Like they weren't even, when I say they weren't even mad, like, watch this. I'm gonna put this up right quick. Hopefully you ain't gonna get us for this. Bro, look at this. And I had to bring this up. Shout out to Good, Bad, and Ugly. I want to show you. These people are not real people, dog. These are not real people. Watch this.
You said they're not real people.
Watch this. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Right in their face. Look at these dudes. Look at them. Look at him. Look at this cat. He's so hot. Look at him. He's so hot. He's like, man, I want to be a Miami Hurricane fan. Look at her. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
It's like they didn't react. It's like they didn't really react to it.
Look at their faces. Look at their faces. They can't handle the truth.
Malachi must be thought it was going to be some orange and green over there. Like,
bro, look at this. Malachi is jumping around. Look at the guy in the cowboy hat. Never look back. Never looks back. Dog, look at the lady with her hand on her mouth. The other lady with the glasses right next to her. She just looking straight. They're not real people, dog. Street. They are not real people, bro. And I can't find my doggone. They're not real people. And like I said, we lost the game. I would just tell you like this. I'm going down the escalator street. Listen to this conversation. They just lost. And we can open the phone line, 862-799-9956.
They just lost.
Give it a chance to build up. 862-799. Point to that street right there below you.
862-799-9956.
They literally just lost. Everybody is trying to get down the escalator. It's crammed. Of all conversations do you think that happened? What do you think a lady asked me? To the 1,113 people on here tonight, on all our platforms, appreciate y'all. Y'all clap it up for yourself. Somebody put in there, out of all conversations, what do you think a lady asked me?
What she said, dog? What she said, dog?
She said, excuse me, do you mind if I ask you a question? I said, sure, man. This is how she talking. Is Miami a liberal or conservative city?
that mean? Like, what does she want to know? What does she really want to know?
I want to say I want to put. I liberated my foot in your conservative ad right now, and we won the game. But I couldn't even be mad. I just said, well, it depends on who you ask. But I'm just this is the conversation after you lost in the playoff. You ask a fan, what kind of city is it, liberal or conservative? Like what? Somebody said my phone line's sketchy. It ain't a real phone line.
It makes you feel like, it makes you feel like they make you feel like it's like they make you feel like you're from somewhere else. Like they so far from you that they're a different tribe, they have different culture, different reasoning, different like they make you feel like. And watching the Boy Scouts, like, I mean, if that don't do it for you, then I don't know.
Bro, the dudes walking around with spurs on the back of their boots, like they riding horses. Ain't there a horse? I ain't see a horse since I've been. Bro, the yell competition. Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho. Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho. Yippity-yay, yippity-yay. Bro, it's weird, bro.
All of it, dog.
I have to say, hey, shout out to Blaze mom. I mean, Armando Blunt's mom. She was in the stands, right? She going off. She the one on the video talking about, we came to Miami to win championships. She going off, yeah. She said, but they're the nicest people here.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. But anyway, we rocking and rolling on here, man. We got a couple of callers. Man, 4263 has been on here on hold literally for an hour.
I said 1,500, right? I said 1,500, right? We rolling.
You about 400 short. We 400 short. Let's get there. All right. 4263, you literally been on hold since I started the show. You first on the line, man. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from. What's on your mind?
Yo, Coach. What's up, man? You hear me, Coach?
I hear you loud and clear. This sound like my man Nick.
Yeah, Nick. What's up?
What's up, Nick? Talk to me. What's up with you?
Hey, man. I got a question. I wanted to get some points, but I'll probably do that later. Probably. I got a question now.
Hey, Nick, you got to get in a better area. Your phone going out.
Try your best to answer it, because I know.
Nick. No, your phone going out every other word. Maybe it's just the area you in.
You hear me now?
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I know. If you could try your best to answer this. I know you probably might not want to.
No,
Nick, you got
to. It ain't happening for Nick tonight, man. It ain't happening for Nick tonight.
Do me a favor, dog. I'm gonna hold you. You got to either call back in, but you're going out every other word, man. Maybe it's the area you in. It's not the Bluetooth. It's the area.
You hear me now?
No.
Yeah, now, but on the second word, I'm not gonna hear you.
You sure? You sure you ain't gonna hear me now?
Okay.
You hear me?
Call right back, dog. I promise.
I could call.
Yeah, call right back. I promise you'll be the next one in. Because you've been on hold for an hour and 20 minutes. All right.
Woo! An hour 20
minutes. Go to the next. He called before you.
Man, a whole for an hour 20 minutes in the elevator.
No, I'm saying as soon as I turned the show on, he was on the Showdown. What's up, baby? Talk to us.
What's good, Coach? What's good, Strader? How y'all feeling?
We good.
All right. I see the path to Miami getting that 6th ring. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Miami gets the revenge versus Ohio State New Year's Eve. Carson Beck beats his old team, Georgia, and I think that's going to be his best game of the year. And then to put the cherry on top, I think Mario beats Oregon for Miami's 6th national championship game.
So everything is tied in to revenge.
Everything.
You're a real Kill Bill, my man. I like it.
Hey, it's 20 years of college football just not wanting to see Miami back. And the first year they come back, it's going to be against all the teams that it means something against.
Okay.
And there's no better way to put number 6 on there.
Man, 6 rings. Boy, we get a natty this year, boy. I might be in the hard rock, butt booty naked. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, look. If we get number 6, bro, if we get number 6 going into 2026 versus all the teams that I just said, and all of them have a storyline, that's completion. I don't know what we got in store for Miami, but that would just be a wild take with everything that's been going on.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and I got a question for Streeter since he on the line.
What's up?
With recruiting, do you think Miami has a shot to land Nick Lanier? I think his name is Mark Matthews, the offensive tackle from St. Thomas Aquinas, and DJ Jacobs, the number 1 player in the nation from Georgia.
Damn, you're trying to land everybody. I think Miami. I think that boy trying to get everybody. I think Miami winning, right? I think Miami winning. See, we can't play the winning game yet, right? I just explained Ohio State to you. They've been winning 10 games since Coach Hayes' mama played at you for a goddamn swab job.
And she was only 4.
But it's how Miami wins. It's what it looks like. It's Fitzgerald picking off a ball and going to the camera and flying away for something. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's the marketing. It's what Malachi looked like. It's how fun it looks, right? I think has an impression on kids.
Mm-hmm.
This is entertainment, people. Like, I know Nike made us believe that it was a way of life and football was culture and and it was, you know what I'm saying, but it's entertainment. So with that being said, I think when Miami wins, it looks cool. It feels cool. Which and make a long story short, I think we have a shot at anybody, especially Miami kids. Miami kids have just been waiting for Miami to give them something to be happy about. Now, money kind of mixes it up a little bit. Now, money's involved. Somebody can maybe offer a bigger bag. Maybe your mama need. Goddamn, I don't know. Like maybe daddy need his child support. That can kind of mess it up. Money's involved. But the essence of recruiting these local kids, these kids in Florida, just been waiting for Miami to give them something to be proud about. Then God delivered Malachi Tony. And then God delivered Cam Ward. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I believe the sky's the limit if Miami's winning. They better try to do something to stop it. It's gonna be ugly.
Yeah, I'll say this to you too. I'll say this to you also. And I had this discussion. I'm gonna ask you this, Street, too, when we get a break in the line. But the reason Miami was good the first time, because it sat in the mecca of recruiting. Yeah. It literally was sitting on a gold mine. You know, like, I'm gonna try this. Y'all just stay with me. You know I'm the analogy king. But you know how Wakanda has vibranium? Those recruits were our vibranium, dog. And somebody came in and colonized it. Nick Saban colonized our vibranium. I recruited him. Think about that. We were literally sitting on a mountain of precious metal and gold called recruits that other people heard about. But that's all the way across the country. I'm not going way over there. Ain't no kid gonna come way across the country.
Mario
and that's what we gotta do.
Mario helped them. Mario helped them. Don't blame Nick. Mario helped.
No, this is before Mario got there though.
You talking about before Mario?
Yeah. When we started, when Nick Saban understood that, and way back in Michigan State, I ain't go down the story, but what I'm saying is, even before Nick Saban, everybody recruited regionally. Mm-hmm. And you may have had 10 national recruits, just 10. That, okay, this guy might, or Chris Gamble might go to Ohio State, but the rest of them going to stay here. Why? Your mama can't fly all over the country, right? Only 3 channels going to show the games. We don't got TV all over the place.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So those things truly matter. Now, bro, ain't nothing to fly nowhere. Like, you know what I mean? What's a $120 round trip ticket today? Nothing. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say to y'all point that we are literally sitting on a mountain of this. And I'm going to go ahead and ask you now. Well, I'll ask you when we go to this.
And we kind of stood there. Wait 1 second. And we kind of stood there and watched them infiltrate like those guys, like those Texas A&M fans in the stands. Like we kind of just stood there and watched them fly planes down here, come down here, take kids, and you know what I'm saying? It just act
Well,
like
because
you know.
we had an infiltrator and Larry Coker and Donald Shalane. They weren't Miami people. They didn't understand. They thought these kids were going to come here just because the U was on the helmet, and Nick Saban understood the assignment. And he came in and said, guess what, guys? I'd buy your house for $100,000 and it's only worth $10,000. And you're like, okay, and go sell it to Home Depot for $800,000. So they finna change it to commercial real estate. Oh, I'm sorry, I got out my box. But anyway, to that point though, Shy. Talk to us, man. Let me go and get the next line rolling. 862-799-9956. Almost 1,200 people in the building, and we got 5 people on the line. Y'all slap yourself, man. Mother.
Hey, man, I think Miami beat Ohio State 24-10. And I think it's going to be 17-10 with 3 minutes left. And I think Poyser, Scott, or Fitzgerald is going to return a pick 6 to seal it.
We got it all down pat. He got the whole script.
He got it down pat, man.
We got the whole script.
Love it. I love it. Well, Shy, appreciate you, dog. As always, man. Be safe out there, man. Walking them Chicago streets.
No, ain't nothing, coach. Bears winning, the whole city happy. I ain't really got to worry about too much right now. As if they lose, that's got a problem.
That's crazy, dog. That's how important sports are. Ain't that wild? Much love, Shy. Appreciate you, baby. Hey, that's wild, though, Street. Man, say, hey, the Bears winning, dog. We good. Hey, today was a good day. Mama made the breakfast with no hog. Anyway, I'm going to ask you a question before I get back to my man, Nick. I think. Oh, Nick ain't called back. Nick, call back in. We'll go to my next call. Real quick question. What is the best college football job of all times? What school is the best college football, not of all time, right now, today, 2025? What is the best college job to have? If you could pick any school you want, what school would you pick?
The best job to have?
Yes.
Any school.
Any school, from Florida Memorial all the way to Michigan, from UCLA all the way to Old Dominion. I don't even know why you're thinking this hard.
Why, I would say it was Miami.
Come on, Street. That's why you my dog, man. Come on.
I think.
And I'm going to tell you, and I said this last night. No, people say the best job Alabama. I'm going to tell you this. Shout out to Katie. Don't think historically. That's why I said today. If I look at the University of Miami, take this off. I'm just a guy. And I'm a coach. I came from football nation, Alienville. And I want to be a football coach.
Right.
I just told you I'm sitting in the Mecca of what runs football is recruiting. I don't care what nobody says. How would you not want? If I want diamonds, wouldn't I want to be at the place where all the diamonds are? If I want to be a gold miner, wouldn't I want to be where the gold is? You are literally right here. Second, you are in a major city.
Yeah.
Third, NIL is a real deal, but your NIL looks real now because you are in a major city. Your college players can do pro stuff. Your college players could go sit on the sideline of the Heat game.
Yeah.
And nobody can question it. Your college player, I'm just saying, you are right here. The only knock that I think we have, and I really think it doesn't matter to these kids, is the stadium. And I think the Hard Rock, in my opinion, I used to be big on that. I think it is better for the fans. Lord have mercy. It's so great to get in and out the Hard Rock. Like, it's literally no problem whatsoever. It might be 3 minutes of traffic getting out the Hard Rock because of where it's designed. But other than the stadium, and I don't think kids have ever said, man, I'm finna go to Texas A&M because the stadium. Look at how that Mason laid those bricks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's what kids grow up on, and that has a lot to do with it, right? If you grew up in Texas, that's a big deal to you because you heard your parents talk about it, and you heard your dad talk about it. You heard, you know what I'm saying? Those things matter. Those things matter to them. But in this NIL era, you're right. Like, why would I want to be in College Station with $50,000 a month
with some weird dudes?
Going to the Shake Shack. I'm gonna sit at the Shake Shack. I got 50 grand.
Walking around with Gomer Pyle. Heidi, 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 ho. Like,
yeah.
Bro, I'm just saying.
I've never worried about recruiting. Like, recruiting never, no matter who the coach is, that's something I never worried about because of what you just said. Is you're sitting at the end of the rainbow. Like we sit in the middle of football heaven. Like, the recruits, they're here. You know what I'm saying? I never worried about that. That's why every time we get a coach and he fails, they always say, oh, he was a good recruiter, but Randy Shannon, he was a good recruiter, but Al Golden, oh yeah, he recruited some kids, but they all seem to be good recruiters on some level. Maybe they all wasn't Mario, right? But they all seem to be good recruiters on some level because it kind of is. You're sitting in the middle. Duke Johnson just woke up and said, I'm going to Miami. I'm not going nowhere else. Like,
right.
I always said, like, listen, bro, like if you lived at Tootsie's, like, you could be a pimp. Like if you live there, like, you're there every day.
Every day.
Every day. So
I just said, yeah, but I'm talking about from a coach's perspective. There is no better job in college football than Miami when we're winning. You can't tell me that if I had opportunity and I'm at the University of Miami and I'm winning and I'm on the top of my game, why would I leave Miami for Alabama? Outside of the overall prestige of 100 years of football, right? Okay, I get that. But that doesn't matter in today's climate, I'm saying. Because Miami has a history too. It ain't like we're trying to put a new school on the map and try to sell you a used car with some candy paint. Like, it's got history too. You can't beat it, bro. I mean, I understand for the historian, like, oh, well, you know, Michigan is the most winningest football program of all time. I get that. But to these 18, 19-year-old kids that you're trying to get there, these are the engines to your cars. They don't care about that. I'm telling you. Let me go and get this in here. 8719, call or talk to us. Give us your name, what you calling from. 8719, talk to us.
What's happening, Coach? What's good with you?
What's good? What's good? If you're on a Bluetooth, do me a favor. Can you switch to the phone? There's a lot of road noise.
Okay. Coach.
Perfect, brother. Talk to us. What's on your mind?
Cool. This little Vern, man.
Oh, Vern, what's up, baby? How you doing, man?
Cool. I'm good, dog. But check this out, though, man. I don't know how that's treated too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to get some in perspective, man.
All right.
Don't forget, them people did a number on us, man. Well, them people hit us with those suspensions and those scholarships, not letting us get. We couldn't get certain people. And man, Alabama, man, they've been doing NIL, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like, you know what I'm saying, that they wasn't. People are not going to Alabama to sit the bench for 5 and 6 years just to sit the bench. No, come on, man. There's something bigger than that when your boy was there, when Saban was there. You ain't just going just to play for Saban. No, it's something. Some people are getting, you leaving the crib. One, a lot of our boys left the crib because we didn't have scholarship. We didn't have scholarships to get them boys. Two, you know what I'm saying? We could compete with the money that they was getting back in the days under the table. Back in the days, them boys posting charges and challenges or whatever at Alabama.
True story.
And nobody say nothing about it.
True story.
Alex, what is Nevin Shapiro for 300, Alex?
We sneeze wrong, dog. When we sneeze wrong, okay, they put us under investigation. But nobody do nothing to Nick and the rest of them boys who out there doing foul stuff. As soon as we say how shoot, shoot. Oh, okay, yeah, we got to get them boys because we can't see them boys back on top. We can't allow Miami to get back on top no way, no how. So what we gonna do? We're gonna keep our foot on their neck.
But I mean, we had. I mean, listen. What is Alex? What is Nevin Shapiro for 300? Alex, what is Nevin Shapiro? We did it. We did our thing too, now, bro. Like it wasn't.
No, well, I get what he's saying, but they blew the whistle on us. They blew the whistle. They blew it on Nick.
Exactly.
This is what I need y'all to do. Go Google. What is Nick Saban's relationship to the SEC or the people that run the SEC? Go Google that. Go down that rabbit hole and find out why the NCAA. I mean the NCAA. I'm sorry, the NCAA. Why the NCAA kind of protected Bama and these schools, and go down that rabbit hole. Go Google. Does Nick Saban have any relationship with anybody in the NCAA? Why was
down that hole? Would you like me to talk about
it? Dog. Come on. That's a rhetorical question, dog. You know what I'm saying? What's understood don't have to be discussed. You know what I'm saying? You know, we know Nick is protected. The mob is the mob. You know what I'm saying? Once you in with the mob, you in with the mob. You know what I'm saying? And you protect it by any means.
What I'm saying is, it's right there for you to see. Hayes know it. It's right there for you to see what it is. Like what it's just relationships.
Well, for sure. So like you was just saying, them boys been winning 10 games since they had bad pockets. Yeah, they was winning 10 games because they was getting the players that we couldn't get. We didn't have the scholarships, you know what I'm saying, to get them boys, and so they left the crib. Them boys are leaving the crib at one point in time. Now we starting to do a little better job of them boys staying into the crib. But now, at one point in time, the boys getting up out of there. And you couldn't blame them that they was getting up out of there because we didn't really have anything. We didn't have the money to offer them, and we didn't have a scholarship to offer them. So I don't. So
no, I don't. I don't know if I agree with that. I think Miami was his own problem for a long time. I think Miami, the program, was his own problem for a long time.
And when you say our own problem, what do you mean by our own problem?
I told a story before. Right before Mario got here, I was very frustrated with the University of Miami because I realized that behind the scenes, the administration did not lean into football the way it should have.
That's true.
They kept hiring people that wasn't Mario, like Randy Shannon. God, we all love Randy Shannon. He probably shouldn't have head coaching job, first head coaching job, probably shouldn't have been here. Duke coach, the coach at Duke, first head coach job probably shouldn't have been here. They were hiring people that it's like, how is this guy Manny Diaz first head coaching job here at Miami, right? For a long time, 4 or 5 coaches that left Miami never went on to be head coaches anywhere else. Manny Diaz just kind of broke that. You know what I'm saying? Manny Diaz just kind of broke that. He became a head coach again at Duke. Coca went to go coach at House of the Blind. But other than that, Randy Shannon, them boys did not become head coaches again. And I realized that the administration was not taking it serious, and I got really mad at the program. And because I realized that if they fire Manny Diaz, who they finna hire? They keep hiring people who ain't supposed to be here yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me say this to you, Street. Hold on a little bit. I'm going to say this to you. And to Street, to your point, and that's why I said earlier, who were the 2 gatekeepers? Larry Coker thought that people were going to come here because of the logo. Donald Shalala was like, well, my job as a president is to make sure the university is good, not the football team. That's a separate entity. Here's the next problem. Because we have an affinity for the Miami Hurricanes doesn't mean other coaches do. Just because Miami Hurricanes did X, Y, and Z doesn't mean a coach has said, I'll take that job for less. We weren't paying. We weren't even in the same stratosphere as other coaches because Randy Shannon, to your point, wasn't even their first pick. It was John Gruden, Houston Nutt, and them guys. and they turned it down because they were like, bro, they ain't even making $1 million.
Right.
So so now
those
the coaches that we
facts.
got were first time coaches because a first time coach says this is my foot in the door job at a program that has some history, and if I could do great, the sky's the limit. But a seasoned coach who has some cachet in the game, he want to get paid for his services, right? It's just like Brian Hartline taking the USF job because it's an opportunity for him to get his feet wet and start. So if I could go to a place like Miami that has the history it has, and I'm a first-time head coach, because we weren't paying. And so guess what? Coaches weren't playing until we got them people out of there, and they said, you know what? The new president, wasn't it Julio Frank? Is it Julio Frank?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, y'all can clip this right now. Kirk Street. Thank you for what you did, boy. You finna eat them words.
Sure, already,
hey,
yes, sir.
You finna eat them words, boy.
Yes, sir,
hey, appreciate you getting on there. Because you just woke up a beast.
What he said? What he did?
He is the reason we are in this situation.
Kirk for the people on blast.
He's talking about what he said. What he said. But the crazy part about that, Hayes, is me and X was saying it all year long.
Yeah, but your microphone was bigger than Kirk. That's the only problem.
We were saying it all year long. Like we were like, bro, listen, this may not get fixed.
You've been saying that for years, though. Real talk. You've been saying that, yeah.
We were like, it may not get fixed.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, that's true. That is true.
Like Mario Cristobal may be the best coach Miami ever hired. Like Miami had never went after the hot guy.
They did. They looked at the paycheck like, nah, we ain't coming.
You ain't trying.
They went after him. They just want to see if you were stupid enough to take it.
You ain't trying then. We had Lane Kiffin on the table. We had Lane Kiffin on the table a few times, and they just didn't do it. But Mario Cristobal may be the best coach Miami ever hired. The first time they went after somebody that other people wanted. When you go back to all these guys, Jimmy Johnson, Dennis Erickson, go look and see who these guys was before they got here.
Oh yeah, everybody got a starting point. But at the same time, the coaches are the coaches. My point I was making is that when they hit us with those probation things, we didn't have a scholarship. So, you know what I'm saying? The coaches are the coaches, but it is about the Jimmy and the Joes. If you ain't got the Jimmy and the Joes to go to war with, I don't care how great you drop a scheme, you got to have the Jimmy and the Joes to go to war with. And we couldn't get those Jimmys and those Joes because we didn't have the scholarships or we didn't have that undercover Nick Saban money that them boys getting in Alabama. So, you know, we didn't get the Jimmy and the Joes. We got some of the Jimmys, but you know what I'm saying? At one point in time, we get all the Jimmy and the Joes.
Yeah. Yeah. Until they put them handcuffs on you. When they put them handcuffs on you, yeah.
Exactly. So, you know, so to say that Ohio State been winning 10 plus games since whatever, well, they've been getting players or whatever. But don't think they were doing foul stuff. But nobody ain't never, you know what I'm saying? But I'm on probation.
Give me the timeline on this. What's the timeline on this?
Jimmy and the Joes.
What's the timeline on this? We got in trouble. What 19? Where we got hit at?
2007, 8, something.
Huh?
Was it 2007?
2007 we got hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the point? I'm listening.
I just wanted the timeline on. We got hit in 2007. So we saying that hit lasted for 15 years?
I'm sorry. I apologize. 2011.
Hey, Frida, you laughing, Frida, but real talk. You understand? Yes. When you
Penn State was touching little boys. What year was Penn State touching little boys?
Them players that
what
we
year? What year was Penn State?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I got you. Hold on. I got you. So here it is. 2011. The sanctions the 2011 investigation into a boost to Nevin Shapiro and other rule breaking leading to penalties announced in October of 2013. 3 years probation, scholarship loss, and a 1 year bowl ban through the actual punishment ended up lighter due to self-imposed by yada 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 yada. But anyway, but we also got them sanctions. That wasn't the only one. We also had significant sanctions in 1995, bowl ban, scholarship, probation, and early in 81 and 55. Damn, in 55, dog, we was tripping. God damn, we was tripping in 1955 too.
What year did Penn State? What's where Penn State was touching little boys? What year that was?
Oh God, Street.
So come on with it. You're right, exactly. Yeah. Go ahead and do that.
When was that?
Let's do it.
About 15 years ago.
Was that 15?
2011.
Was it 15?
Yeah, because think about it.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you why. James Franklin been there, 12 years or 11 years, and then Bill O'Brien took the job for 2 years prior to that.
How they bounce back from that? That's horrible. You got to explain that every time you walk in the house. Man, we ain't touching boys no more. That's a thing of the past. How you bounce back from that?
We still. I mean, Miami's still Miami. You know what I'm saying? So the stigmatism of the convict versus
Penn State is in Happy Valley. Where's Happy Valley, Hayes? Where's Happy Valley?
In Pennsylvania.
How you bounce back from that?
Now, Screedo, I got a question for you, Screedo. Who want to see us on top?
Huh?
Who want to see Miami on top? Who want to see Miami competing year in and year out? Who really want to, you know what I'm saying? There's people that want to see us competing year in and year out. It sound good. It sound good, but at the same time, but in reality, man, those people don't want to see us back how we used to be, man. But I ain't talking about, all the extracurricular activities, but just winning alone, just getting the Jimmy and the Joes.
I agree. Getting
those type players to turn to Miami or whatever, you know what I'm saying? To beat out of Ohio State. For example, do you think that we had that money that Jeremiah got paid? You think he would have left the crib?
We did have the money. If it was about money, Jeremiah would have been here.
Yeah, it wasn't about the money.
If it was about money, we'd have had Jeremiah.
Let me say this. I got some other caller, but I do want to say this to you right
now. I understand, brother. I understand what you're saying. But
real quick,
just understand Miami had a lot to do with shooting itself in the foot for a long time.
5S GVP 199.
And you've been speaking on it for a long time. But take on, Coach.
Yeah, 199 from 5S GVP. Fred from the Villains. Appreciate you two guys. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate it. Vic, man, get your last words in. I'm gonna push on.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I just want to make that out there, man. That you want to say that if we was on equal level playing field, we'll be able to get those Jimmy and Joes. And really, it don't even matter who the coaches is when you got them Jimmy and the Joes, man. But at the same time, hey, when you ain't got the Jimmy and the Joes to go to war with, you know what I'm saying? It kind of make it difficult.
Yeah.
Difficult to go to war with, man.
For sure. Appreciate you, man.
What his name is?
I'm sure already. Y'all boys be
Lil
good,
Vern.
man.
Yes, sir.
Huh? I mean,
Lil Vern. Here's the only thing I'll say.
Listen, don't get me started, man. We in the college football playoff. I'm feeling good. I just went shopping, went Christmas shopping. My baby back there, she beautiful. Like, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Street, please don't tell me. Street, you got me tickets to the national championship?
I tried, though.
All right, here we go. Real quick, I'll just say the last piece.
If we make it, we're going to run it back again. And we're going to raise some hell. If we make it, I'm going to run it back again. We go in as a duo. I'm going to raise some hell.
Street, I'm getting in there.
No. There's a difference. You need to be on the sideline with your boy.
Okay, I like that part. But guess what? I ain't got to be the captain of the yacht as long as I'm on the boat. Shout out to Benny C. Here's what I'm going to say, the last piece about that drill is I get what both sides are saying. And to your point, Street, the difference between, I think, Penn State and Miami in those two sanction eras was Penn State was still spending their money towards the football program, reaching out, getting coaches. We were not. We went through sanctions, and we still over here with this minimum wage salary cap. Hey, guys, y'all want to come coach? And then we're not giving – you just went – see, the difference is you went through sanctions dealing with some SA stuff and not paying people. So they're not looking at you for paying players. They're making sure you ain't touching players. Over there, we went through sanctions of paying players. So now nobody want to pay nobody because it's too hot out here. And that's when you really start losing. You just, open the floodgate. Let me get the next caller on the line off in this joint, man. 3834 on the line. Then we go on to 0854. Caller, talk to us.
Yeah,
3834 going once.
You hear me, Coach?
I hear you loud and clear.
How you guys doing?
I'm good. Who we talking to?
This is Eddie.
Eddie, what's up, Eddie? Talk to us.
I'm doing well. Since you're a coach, in your eyes, how do we beat Ohio State?
Don't let them score, and you score.
Can't score?
Of course.
Okay.
But I mean, like.
Well, that's the premise. I said it jokingly, but that is the premise of football, right? Defense goes where they are, and offense goes where they're not. I say that jokingly, but that is the truth. We have to make sure we can understand what they like to do, and we exploit that. I know it sounds very vague, but there's not one magic button or one magic play I can say, hey, this is what we're going to do. We know what we have to do defensively. We got to be tough, do exactly what we talked about, get to the football. Miami has done a great job with that consistently all year, right? Create turnovers. We've done that. We won that battle, okay? And like I said, when you tackling, don't make it a one-man tackle, right? Keontae Scott on the open field tackle was phenomenal. But don't always bank on that he's going to make that tackle. It better be 4-5 dudes right behind him ready to split that cat. You understand? Sometimes you got to make the solo tackle. That's defense. Offensively, when we get in the red zone, and that's something we didn't do well this year. I mean, this week, just passed. When we get in the red zone, we can't trade field goals for touchdowns. And I understand the wind was blowing, but at that point, who cares about the wind? When you're inside the 20-yard line, the wind was not a factor on a slant. It really wasn't. The wind is not a factor on a dig. The wind is not a factor on a quick out, right? The wind is not a factor when you got a block for the bubble screen. So we have to find ways to get across that white line with the football in our hand when the opportunity presents itself. We will not win this game playing offensively the way we played this week. I'm sorry.
Right.
Just that simple.
I mean, most definitely, I definitely agree. But as you know, as everyone said, who watched the game and who was there, the win did play a factor.
Sir.
But now that we're playing like in a dome, taking clean.
Yeah, sir. But stop.
Shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I'm sorry for cutting you off. Yes, the wind played a factor. The wind played a factor because we had to kick a field goal. See, there's a difference. The win was a factor because we had to kick the field goal.
Right.
We were in the red zone 4 times and walked out with 3 points. It's not like we had to walk away with 3 points. We literally were on the 3-yard line, and that's how we got the 3 points.
Right.
We could not get into the end zone. So what I'm saying is, yes, the wind played a factor when it came to actually kicking the field goal. But you could eliminate the wind if you get it across the line of scrimmage. Think about it. If you were just 50% in the red zone, 50%, that's 14 points.
True.
14 points.
True.
And that was the first half.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying.
Right. Facts.
Most definitely. I definitely agree. But like during the kicks in in game, some of those calls that coach was calling like going east and west. I'm like, man, what are you doing? Go down the pipe. Because it's like it was there because if you remember on the first couple of runs that Mark got, he was getting yards. And then we're going east and west and trying to make it the Mega Tony show. It's like come on, coach. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, run the ball. Do you guys agree?
Street, I'll let you answer that because I got my own response to that kind of stuff.
You said you got your own response to it. I didn't really understand. He was breaking up a little too much for me.
He was saying that they ran it east to west instead of going north and south with the ball. He was saying run the ball more. Did you catch that feeling?
No, I think the game plan going in was to kind of lean on them. I think they ran the ball. Dawson seems to have ADHD sometimes. Like he can't just, like I say, Texas A&M, simple. Hey, this is what we could do, and we're gonna. Dawson seems to sometimes be a little bit everywhere. Like Fletcher's having 8 yards of carry, and it's like at halftime he has 8 carries. And even he admitted it in the press conference. Sometimes he need to just simplify and do what's working. You know what I'm saying? But I think they were running the ball. They were running the ball because we couldn't pass. The wind was too. So they were running the ball, and they were trying to, even in the pass game, trying to wear that front down, like wear those guys down, like wear them down. And I think it worked.
Yeah, I'll just say quickly, my response is sometimes coaches can outcoach themselves. We've all done it. You remember, you're playing a chess match. A lot of times when we sit at the TV, we're reacting when the play is over. He's reacting before the play starts, right? Your reaction is, man, why you ran it up the middle? Well, because my analytics say I should run it outside, right? Because remember, everything that you're doing is reactionary. He's doing it pre-snap. I'm going to give you a game to play. Eddie, right? You say name Eddie?
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor. Before the snap, write down what kind of run play you'll run. Go inside. And if you pop a big one outside, you'll be wrong. See how many times the X's are on your page. And I'm doing this not trying to be funny. I want people to really understand from a coach's perspective that that's what Monday morning quarterbacking is, when we judge after the fact because we know what the play was, right? But when Fletch pop it up the middle weeks before, all we run is the A gap. God dang, all we run is the A gap. Am I right? That's what everybody complained about. No creativity. Now this week, let's get simple. So I saying all that, not trying to be funny or defensive, but to say we have to make sure that I guarantee Shannon Dawson is not here to lose, right? He not here to lose because his future depends on these as well. The better he does, the better job offers he gets.
Yeah.
Same thing with Corey Heatherman and everybody else. But I'm saying all this to say that coaches outcoach themselves because Mike Elko, but correct me if I'm wrong, defensive-minded guy. So when you come out the second half, you're assuming, remember, you got to call a play before the snap. You're assuming Mike Elko is going to adjust to what you did to him in the first half. So guess what happens? You actually outcoach yourself because he didn't adjust. So you actually ran into the teeth of what he did. You get where I'm going with that street?
I do. But Hayes, I've never coached anywhere in my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dawson gets paid $1 million to know that Mark Fletcher has 8 yards of carry, and he has 6 carries right now. And we're about to go into halftime.
Mm-hmm.
That's not guessing. If you hand me that sheet, I'll call the play before it happens. If you hand me that stat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll call it before it happens. Now, can you just keep doing the same thing? Well, Michigan did it, but I mean that's kind of an anomaly, right? They just said, "Fuck it, we ain't passing the ball in a second." What I'm saying is that at halftime, Mark Fletcher had 8 carries, averaging 8 yards a carry.
So here's what I'm telling you. Mike Elko got that same sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. Shannon Dawson is saying, okay, I can respect Mike Elko as a defensive-minded guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to allow Mark Fletcher to do what he's doing. So let me get prepared for for them to stop Mark Fletcher. Let me do this, and didn't realize they never adjusted.
You don't make them stop it first?
Sometimes you don't because
I understand.
Yeah, but sometimes guess what? Possessions are limited, dog. Mm-hmm. That clock in the second half runs a lot faster than doing the first half.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not, even though it's the same seconds. So possessions are limited, and you back out there jabbing again because you had a chance to adjust. Did you adjust or did you not? That may be one possession. That's only 3 and out. Your next possession, where's the field of play? It's so that's why I love this game. And I'm not trying to make excuses. You're right. You get paid.
No, I understand. Yeah. It ain't
10-yard
fight. It ain't Techno Bowl where you got 4 plays. I understand. I get it.
The difference between Michigan, their quarterback was different, meaning he could pull it, run it, and he was a great game manager. He was never going to hurt you.
That was last year. That was last year they did that when they had the kid at Minnesota when they ran the ball against Ohio State in the second half and didn't pass.
McCarthy.
Yeah, that was last year when they had the white guy.
Yeah,
but Dawson. But so when
McCarthy was mobile.
So Dawson comes. No, the white kid wasn't. What's his name at Minnesota now?
JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, they didn't really ever run JJ McCarthy, even though he can run a little bit. Dawson comes in the press conference after the game, and he's like, "Hey, inside run, 170 yards." He look at me like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying, Bart? Hey, yeah, you're right. When it works, you get paid to do. When it's working, you better do it, right?" So yeah, but I can tell that conversation we had that day about inside run
pissed him off.
It pissed him off. It bothered him. They're listening. But that's what we're the media. That's what we're there for. You know what I'm saying? That is what we're there for, to kind of question things. You know what I'm saying? Hold their feet to the fire, help them out sometimes. Like, but we're not ever supposed to help them out. But media is different these days. You know what I'm saying? We're fans. It's different. But that's how he came into the press conference. He came in there like, and he since that conversation, he has never let that go. Like,
you challenge $1 million ego.
Yeah. And he reminds us, but it's a fun back and forth, but it worked. Now, Hayes, that Mark Fletcher that we saw Saturday is the Mark Fletcher that I covered when he was at Plantation at 10 years old. Mm-hmm. That's the kid I had been waiting to see run. Mark Fletcher's not some bruising back. Like, he's not some give it to Mark Fletcher 20 times and they're gonna wear the defense down. What we saw Saturday, him running out the pistol, is what he was as a kid. He's nimble, he's not blazing fast, he's fast enough, and you can't get him down with a hand, and he'll run past you, right? You saw how he was hitting them holes because he had a running start. He get those 2 steps. He's not just standing there.
Now you talking, Street.
Yeah.
See, those are the subtle things.
Right.
See, when I brought up Chip Kelly going to Ohio State versus Ryan Day, like, I don't know if you were here then. It's like having you read over my essay. You catch subtle mistakes, but they make a big difference in my grade. Like, hey, bro, you spelled this wrong. You spelled it because I just don't see it. You know what I mean? I know what the word's supposed to say. I just read right over it. Or I'm missing a comma or this. That's the difference right there. We get in love with our playbook and we think it's the same. But for this kid, he got to get that rolling and his vision is working.
Yeah.
See, I'm not trying to sidestep and go this way. Like, I had a running back. I know y'all going to laugh at this. I lined him up 8.5 yards deep. You know why? He was too damn fast. He get there so fast, he beats the play. And I remember ref say, "Coach, why you got him lined up so far?" I said, "Watch this." You know the next thing I saw from the referee? Because he was too, but I had to learn that about him.
Yeah.
Because the typical is 5 yards. He needed them extra step and a half. But anyway, man, real quick, Eddie, man, give us your last thoughts, man. We can push on and we're going to close this phone line out here and we'll take off the rest of the phone lines, the callers that we have in. So if you want to call in, please do so.
Thank you for your fandom to the squad. Also, Miami 24-17, and we're on to Arizona.
I love it, dog. Appreciate you, Eddie. Thank you, man.
Bet that up, bro.
Thank you.
All right, much love to him.
No, Hayes, that reminded me of him as a kid. That's what he looked like. A long-legged kid, not a big kid. He's tall kid, long-legged, and would slash. He was able to slash and get missing, and you couldn't just bring him down with an arm tackle, like, because he was a taller kid. Like, he's not, you know what I'm saying, some bruising back. Like, that's not what he is. And I think coming from that pistol, he get a running start. I think that's his vision. He's able to see it that way.
He saw it.
Because as a kid, because I'm sure if I was to ask him, as a kid, that's how he saw it. I went back looking at videos, trying to find some videos for y'all to see was it the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he looked like.
The perspective. People don't believe that. Me standing behind the guard, trying to see the ass of the other guard, is a total different vision than me standing behind the center and seeing that guard. I'm telling you, the nuances of this game are so phenomenal. I don't know who created football. I tried to look it up. I know James Naismith did basketball. I don't know who created American football, but whoever did was a pure genius because everything that people don't even consider. Think about just your point of view of being behind the guard, trying to look at that guard over there.
Right.
Versus being center of the camera and looking at that guard is a total vision, and it also is a total different angle for the linebacker. I'm telling you, man, these are the things people have to think about. It's not just running and catching and throwing. When you start getting to this level of football in the NFL, bro, when they say a game of inches, they ain't lying.
And it was Carson Beck going to Dawson, telling Dawson, "Hey, let's put Mark in the pistol. Let's just try him in the pistol and see what happens." And it looked like it unlocked his athleticism. It looked like it unlocked everything.
So hold on. So Beck went to Dawson and said, "Put him in the pistol."
Yes, sir.
And you know why? I guarantee Mark said something to him. Because Beck, this is no slight to Beck whatsoever. But how would Beck know to put him in the pistol? They'd had to have that conversation, whether it was in the locker room, on the phone, text message. Like,
this is what people don't understand. They see each other every day. Carson probably can see that this motherfucker Marcus, like he's fast. Like there's something else here. like you know what I'm saying? He probably can see it, and Mark probably did go to him and be like, "Hey man, like this is how I used to." You know what I'm saying? This is what I used to. And Carson said to Dawson, and Dawson listens. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing for a coach. And they did it. And we've never seen that Mark Fletcher here. I don't remember.
I'll say this. Your dog, Warren Sapp, I saw a clip just the other day. You got to know who the mouthpiece is on your team as a player. Carson Beck may be the mouthpiece, right? Like Ken Ward was the mouthpiece.
I think he is.
Meaning, I saw Warren Sapp say this about Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson, John Gruden had them real long play calls. White banana, 92 split, blah, 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 blah. And Brad Johnson went to Warren Sapp and said, "Hey, man, can you get that dude to like shorten that stuff?" Think about that. A quarterback went to a defensive tackle to get the head coach to shorten the play call. And guess what? Warren Sapp said, "Boy, it took me about 2 weeks, but I got it done."
Yeah.
So I just saw that clip. I want to say yesterday. You should ask Sapp about that. I just saw it because that's what I'm talking about. The nuances, man. I guarantee Mark Fletcher had a conversation with Beck at some point, saying, "Man, I could hit that thing if I could just get here, or if I'm more comfortable in that pistol. I'm more this." And I guess what Beck probably, or even at the game, "Hey man, you want to be a pistol, dog?" "Yeah, I love it." "All right, hold up." "Hey coach, I can ask you a question."
Thank you.
What's up? "Hey man, what happened if we put Mark in the pistol, man? Because the linebacker is overshading this side. Probably just came with some bullcrap. He overshading this side, and I think Brockenmeyer and Honcho can get around and block him." "Oh, all right. We'll try it once and see how it works." "Hey, Mark, I got it, baby. You better hit that thing. If you don't, man, my ass gonna be on punishment, bro." "All right, let's go." And that's how it go. That's how it works, bro. That's how it works.
Carson Beck also went to Dawson and said, "Hey, coach, I don't think we got to put it in the air no more. I think we could run 22 duel the rest of the game."
You're gonna see 22 duo. I love it. Man, let me get these calls off this line. Let me lock this thing up.
The conference has been locked.
Let me take this phone line down so people don't call. We get up out here. Man, it's about to be Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, figure. All right, here we go. Let me get Rocky on the line. Rocky, talk to it. Rocky.
Here. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
We ready. Come on, Street. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Street, come on. Whoop that street. There you go. Get him. Get him.
Man, what is that, man?
That's that whoop that, you can't play it on him. We get copyright, dog. So you got to play it kind of in the background. I got to talk over it.
Rocky got theme music. Rocky got his own theme music.
Man, I'm here to box tonight. Y'all ready to get in the kitchen tonight?
Yes,
all that
sir.
stuff y'all been talking about the damn game. Y'all heard the spin cycle on it, right? On the Texas A&M game. Y'all heard the spin cycle, huh?
No, what is it?
What's up?
The spin cycle is that Shannon Dawson came out in the first half and ran Malachi Tony left, Malachi Tony right, trick play left, trick play right, to get the Texas A&M defense thinking that way they could set up Mark Fletcher up the middle. Now, y'all buy that?
Say that again. Say that one more time.
The spin cycle on the Texas A&M game from the offensive side of the ball was that Shannon Dawson came in running all the trick plays that they did in the first half, the way they did that, in order to get the Texas A&M defense off balance, to get them thinking so they could set up Mark Fletcher through the A and B gap. That's the spin cycle on it all.
Okay. I mean, listen, dog, the internet is a source of unreliable information.
That didn't come from the internet.
No. Listen, wherever it came from, and that's cool. And if that's the case, guess what? It worked for him. I'll say this. Here's because I don't claim to know anything. This is all speculation. It's all just through my experiences.
That's right.
And all I tell people all the time, bro, if Shannon Dawson did that and it worked for him, well, God bless him. But if it didn't work, oh my God, it would have been ugly for him. That's all. So, hey, to me, I'll say this. It's no different than the coach kicking it to tie the ball game or the coach going for two, right? And if he make it and win, he a genius. If he don't make it, he a pure idiot.
Well, I'm gonna take a different approach. I'm gonna take that what I saw this week, a couple of days ago, and I'm gonna say I don't buy that for 1 second. I think they came out trying to come up with creative ways to get Malachi Tony the ball, and that was it.
Thank you.
It didn't really work.
Thank
and what they should have did in first place was they should have went against the grind of what us fans have been yelling about, and they should have ran the ball with Fletcher up the middle. But I mean, look, everything worked out. We won the game. I'm not trying to complain. We won the game, but we saw previous what Texas did to them. All right, running the ball all over the Texas A&M defense. They had a weakness up the middle. We saw that in the previous Texas game. Now I hope we don't make the mistake in this upcoming OSU game, because, Coach, I went back and I watched OSU versus Indiana, OSU versus Michigan, and OSU versus Texas. And I'll tell you right now, that offensive line for Ohio State is suspect. Yeah, they got some great players. They got talent all over the field. But that O-line is vulnerable. Indiana got after Julian Saying, 5 sacks. Texas got after Julian Saying. Okay? And when you put Julian Saying under pressure, he's vulnerable. He don't look that good.
Agreed.
And if I'm Coach Heatherman, I'm watching that tape of those 3 games, and I'm looking at my chops if I'm the defense.
Okay.
Because for all the talk about Carnell Tate, for all the talk about Jeremiah Smith and who we're going to put on him, it don't matter who's on him if the quarterback's not comfortable. And if they're having to get the ball out quick, which their offense for OSU is not predicated on doing. They're more of a drop back, trying to run the deep posts, the deep ends, the outcuts, the comebacks, long developing routes for those 2 wideouts. They're not gonna have the time versus us, man. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Street, anything?
I agree, man. Our defense is playing at a high level. But they're giving up 8 points a game. Something's gonna have to give, bro. Something's gonna have to give.
Street, you know why I passed that to you that fast?
Why?
Because everybody only talks about our defense against their offense. But ain't nobody talking about our offense against their defense. And that's my whole point. It's never our defense. I said over and over. Everybody comes and says what our defense is going to do against their offense. You're 1,000% correct. Don't dispute one syllable that's come out your mouth. But nobody talks about our offense versus their defense. We have to score points.
Yeah, and I can say something about that if you want me to.
Go for it, my brother.
I'll say this. I'll say I'm not worried about Carson Beck like a lot of people are right now. What is Carson Beck gonna do? That's the big thing going on all around all the pundits and the previews of the game. Carson Beck. I'm not worried about Carson Beck. I think Carson Beck has the talent. He's been in enough games and played enough college football where he can manage the game, not make mistakes, and basically manage this offense and make the right plays. Not worried about him. Mm-hmm. I'm worried about Shannon Dawson and how he calls the game. Mm-hmm. Because in my opinion, my humble opinion, I think he gets inside of his head, and I think sometimes he calls the game scared. And I think he needs to stop doing that.
Okay.
That's a good take. I agree.
I'll take it. All right. Well, Rock, appreciate it, man. No, I mean, like I say, I get it. I understand. Yeah, we'll chop it up. Like I said, we're gonna be back on, man. Look, we got no more time. I'm taking tomorrow. I gotta spend some time with family and friends, man, tomorrow. Holy smokes, man. It's Christmas Eve, man. I'm trying to slide down some chimneys before Christmas, if you understand.
He's trying to slide down some chimneys.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Street, one more thing, Street, man. Look, college football players have been getting paid for a long time, bro. I heard that what you and Coach were going over with the history of Miami. Mm-hmm. Players be getting paid. It might not have been NIL, but players been getting paid for a long time.
I said, what is Nevin Shapiro? I don't know what y'all thought I was saying, but what is Nevin Shapiro? Like, for Nevin Shapiro for 300, Alex.
Even before that with Uncle Luke. Before that,
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Luke, man.
Yeah, it is. All right, Rock. Appreciate you, baby.
All right,
hey, Merry Christmas to you, man. All right. Or should I say Happy Holidays before we get canceled around this joint?
No. Merry Christmas and it's over here. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Coach.
Rocky, Merry Christmas and a ho, ho, ho to you. All right, my man. Be good, brother. Yes, sir.
See y'all.
All right. Shout out to C Major in the building, man. Did you know Miami is the number one team in the college football playoffs, leading in sacks? Yeah, we only had 1 week so far. I love it. Also, Indiana's Lewis Moore and Miami's Bryce Fitzgerald lead in interceptions. Go Canes. I love it. C Major, thank you for that. And also, anything is everything. I think Dawson need to put in a running back screen that he doesn't seem to have in his playbook. Good call, Coach. We will have to score plenty of times off that. I've never just seen an old two-back screen. Just a regular, the old school 1-2, and then just dump it right in the middle, two-back middle screen. Or even our Tampa. They used to call it Tampa, too, where you have two screens to either side. But I hate our perimeter screen. I hate our bubble screen. I despise it.
It really works, right?
We don't block it well. And I see what he does. He sends the center. He used to do it with the guy that came from UCF, who did a pretty good job at it. I forgot his name. What's the guy that came from UCF, the center, with the long hair?
Last year?
Yeah. From UCF. Come on, chat. See, out of sight, out of mind. How easily we forget.
You know the chat is coming.
But they sent our center, man. I just think we block it terribly. I think we do it's a bad blocking scheme, and it seems to be a default play, meaning either there's something wrong with the play call, we didn't get it in, here, call that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What you mean a default play? Like,
meaning, like if you don't like for example, with defense, right?
Like a fail sake, like
yeah. If the play doesn't get in, we're in a passing situation. They might check orange. I mean, everybody knows that screen. I don't know what they do, but just assuming. Like on defense, you check home, like we used to call it home. Or
we
check
don't do it well. Is it because we're not throwing the ball to somebody that's like it's like we just throw it to anybody?
It's not the guy, it's the blocking. Matt Lee. Thank you, Maximus. Matt Lee. Yes, Matt Lee. Everybody, thank you. Everybody said Matt Lee. I just happened to see that. No, it's not the guy. It's the blocking. It's we don't do a good job blocking it from a receiver standpoint. Our receivers don't do a great job blocking it. In our O-line, it's like we use the back half of the O-line, the center guard tackle backside, And then we try to do influence blocks too. Blah! I hate that too, where you're pulling the guard and tackle away from it to influence the two linebackers to go this way. You know what I mean? So you pull the guard this way and you think, oh, the linebacker's going to read that like it's a run. So it helps the blocking get around to it. But these guys are too fast. And people are not reading O-line like that anymore. That's an old school way of looking at it. They don't look at it that way anymore. But anyway, let me get these callers in so we can knock this out. 0854. 0854. 45, excuse me.
Yes.
0845.
Yo, I'm back on. This Nick.
Oh, okay, man. You sound real good now, brother. Thank you.
For sure, man. I was like, man, I was going through hell tonight, man. I was
That's
like,
all
I'm
good.
trying to get on here. I'm like,
Man, you
what?
sound crystal
My phone
clear,
all
my
messed
brother.
up. I had to get on another phone, man. But hey, I just want to I want to ask you a question, and I want to make a real quick point. I don't want to be too long, but you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
I just want to get what I got to get through real quick. But I'm gonna ask you a question first.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think will have a better NFL career? I know you don't want to probably choose between both, but if you could try your best to answer it, if Streeter can answer too.
All right.
Who you think will have a better NFL career? Malachi Tony or Jeremiah Smith? If it's not too not too much of a crazy question.
I think Jeremiah Smith will have a better I think he'll have a better NFL career. Just because the way the NFL plays, I think he'll have a better career. Now, better don't mean that Malachi Tony gonna suck. So for everybody out in the Twitter sphere, just because you say left don't mean you don't like right. Because I say up don't mean I don't like down. But you say who has a better, I think over a period of time, like barring injury, I think Jeremiah Smith over time will have a better career, in my opinion.
Does the size have something to do with it? Do you feel like it's the size, just the way Jeremiah is built?
Size and skill. He's got an excellent skill set, bro. Like Jeremiah Smith ain't just he just ain't a big dude.
The main reason. Okay.
Yeah, he's got an elite skill set. Like he ain't just a big guy running around out there on the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's just big and fast. I hate to say this. I know this is gonna sound real shabby. He's not like a Nicholas Harbor. Nicholas Harbor's big and fast, but he don't have the same skill set as Jeremiah Smith. No, not even close. Route running, all of that stuff.
Why is he? I mean, what's the purpose of asking that question? He's just curious.
Ask him.
Yeah. You know, I mean, both guys are like, because both guys are just on it to me. You know what I'm saying? And I know we about to have a good matchup. I mean, well, I'm gonna be glued on the TV because that matchup is just interesting. You know what I'm saying? And you know, both players are just like, because a lot of people was like, man, last year, man, we should have got Jeremiah Smith. Like, man, we should have, even though, and we was like, man, if we would have had Jeremiah Smith, man, even though our defense was horrible, we still would have probably made it to the playoffs. We had Jeremiah Smith, but I knew our defense was so bad last year, man. It's like, man, it don't matter if we had Jeremiah Smith. But I said, this year, it felt like we got our own Jeremiah Smith. But I just, dealing with a compare, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, if I had to choose what's better, I'm like, damn, which one would be better? Because both of them are just like elite. But I just want to hear somebody's opinion about, you know, because it's just the different things that Malachi does. It's like it just stands out. But I was thinking about NFL-wise of just all the things Jeremiah Smith could do at wide receiver. But his I ain't gonna lie, his size does stand out to me when it comes to just being in the NFL. Not saying that you still ain't got guys like Malachi Tony. His size still can't do damage. You got guys like Malachi Tony who can still do damage in the NFL, but it's just something about Jeremiah Smith. Like the way that guy, he ain't going down. You know what I'm saying? And that guy, you know, it's just saying he just built different, you know?
Oh,
but
sure.
Both players are just unique. Both players are unique. So I think that's going to be an exciting matchup. Shrita, who you think? You think? It's the same to you?
I ain't touching that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't have a problem in answering just because I just feel like I know what the NFL likes. I know what coaches like. You know what I mean? That's it. And I always say this: if I ever got on Drink Champs for whatever God knows reason, I would be on there. I will always be, they'd be like, who you like, DMX or Tupac? I'm gonna always answer. I'm never gonna say both, even though I'm gonna take a drink, but I'm never gonna say both. I always felt like that when it comes to this because I do feel like you can always say two things can be very similar or the same, but there's no thing that's identical when it comes to that. Somebody always gonna edge somebody out, whether it's a molecule, in my opinion. And again, this is no knock on Tony, not saying that's the biggest thing in history. Everybody want to be like, Coach, you think Malachi sucks? No. Yeah, who you have a better NFL career. Yeah. But anyway,
right.
That's it. Again, no knock, but hell, prove me wrong. Shit, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, I'm ready to see that matchup. But I got one more point. Before I let y'all go, one more point. Dealing with the matchup that we got against Ohio State, that Miami got against Ohio State. My thing is just one thing I see Miami's capable of just having a balanced team, bro. And I feel like the only thing with Miami is just, I would say, just the consistency basis that we just had this year. The reason why we will probably lose against Louisville and SMU is just a little bit, just haven't practiced enough good habits. Because when I look at everything, they talk about Ohio State defense, and they talk about their playmakers. They talk about Carnell Tate. They talk about Jeremiah Smith. They talk about Bo Jackson. Now I'm like, and in my mind, I'm thinking like, man, obviously we know about Bain, we know about Mesidor, I mean, we know what Keontae Scott. That defense, I mean, I see what we've done. I mean, even Notre Dame, like, didn't they only have 7 points going into the fourth quarter? It's just we just take our foot off the gas. Mm-hmm. And I was like, we can do everything they do. And I'm just saying we're capable of being well balanced. So if they take away the run, right? Like Carson Beck said, hey man, we need to run up the middle. Mm-hmm. But even if they take up the middle, we got the Wildcat with Malachi Tony. I mean, we have other wide receivers. They got Jeremiah Smith, Carnell Tate. Well, guess what? We have our best wide receivers. We have Malachi Tony. We have C.J. Daniels. We have Keelan Marion. And then if you want to bring up some other wide receivers that might not be as popular, that people might not think is impactful, but that can still make plays. You got JoJo, and then you still got Joshua Moore. Mm-hmm. So, and then our offensive line, I mean, come on, man. The dude even nailed it that he don't even think that their offensive line is even as good, as not even close to ours.
Right.
And I believe that. But it's just, is the game plan going to be there? Is Coach Dawson is just going to understand what we need to do and just read the defense and get things right, because we are capable of being balanced. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, dog. We just got to execute. At the end of the day, dog, we all got to execute the assignment, right? That's it. Yeah. You get a job, execute it. If you don't, it's all bad. Like football is not rocket science. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, boy, if our defense is playing as good as it did in A&M, I mean, come on, man. All you need is just that right play. I mean, follow, and you said our offense needs to score, but come on, man. Ohio State only scored 10 points against freaking Indiana. They only scored 14 points against Texas.
I love it, dog. Let me rush. I got about 4 more guys on here, and we got to get them off here. But no, we got more shows coming. I just got an email from someone from the Buckeye boys. Say he want to do a show, so I'm going to reach out to him. Man, we got a lot of love. Maximus Mac, I got your email, dog. I love it, dog. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to you, my brother. I thank you for that, Maximus Mac. But no, I hear what you're saying, and I get it. I totally understand what you're saying. But we're going to push on. We're going to push on and get this thing rolling. But No, you was on hold for about an hour and a half, bro.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Much love, brother. Much love,
Hey,
dog.
man, you don't put me through the other night, Coach.
Hey,
you don't put
that's
me
why,
through
that's why I gave you
So
an extra
appreciate
minute. Yes, sir. My man.
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, real quick, before I get the last three callers in here, because we're about to get ready to jump up off here. I want to encourage fans to not do that. You're going to set yourself up for a heartbreak. You'll be sitting in the corner drinking some Woodford Reserve, playing "It's a Thin Line Between Love and Hate." It's a thin line. You're going to be in a sad state. Don't ever compare one team to another because scenarios, situations, personnel, all that is different. If Ohio State looks and says, man, Texas A&M held them boys to just 10 points. Let's look at the scenarios. You got to be careful with that guy. Would you agree with that, Street?
I think fans do it all the time. I mean, it's the only way to compare things that don't intersect. But you're right. Is when you look at it on paper, right? Somebody say, "Oh man, Texas A&M held Miami scoreless but it doesn't say next to it. There's no emoji with a wind swirling next to it. There's no emoji to tell you what happened that day, right? So you're right. I mean, it's not every situation isn't the same. Can it be right? Yeah. Every time they played Texas A&M, Indiana, top 5 defenses, Ohio State didn't score much. Then you get them off for 3 weeks. They come in here Wednesday and goddamn, you're down 14-0 in the first quarter. Like you're like, what?
Again, I'll say this. Shout out to DP, been a member, man. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all clap it up. 26 months. Footballville mama, when she had Street, said, how old is that baby? 26 months. Anyway, not 2 years old, but anyway, that kind of set. Let me go ahead. Hey.
Yeah. Where the sound was. Yeah, thank you.
Hey.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Oh, God.
It's pretty bad.
All right, death to that joke. Anyway, here's a perfect example. Shout out to DP. This is my man now. Ohio State defense has only played one offense ranked in the top 30. They lost that game. Texas 71st and Michigan 56th ranked. Then for the $2 he puts up here, Ohio State has only played one top 30 offense. Again, Street, I just thank you, DP, for the $2, man. Y'all go check out DP Talking Sports with DP. Shout out to the member. We're only bringing up Miami's defense. What Ohio State offense did versus defense. We're not talking about our offense needs to generate points. And I have to say that's why I said it was a slippery slope that Nate was going down. Street. If we play like we played against Texas A&M, do you know how hard it is to replicate that? 79 plays, and you gave up 3 points on 79 plays.
That's hard to do.
Bro, you had to be right 78 times.
They just was that bad.
No. We had to be right 78 times. Look how close they were in the red zone. They didn't get in either. They weren't right. We were right twice. They was right once. That's the difference. We ran 49 plays, and we were right twice. The field goal to the 3-yard line, they gave a 3-point. Malachi Tony around the edge, right? And they was right one time.
Right.
That's the difference in the game.
I tell people when I became the media, I was able to be a fan and look at things objectively. Like Ohio State schedule isn't really good, but Ohio State fans are looking at our schedule and saying the same thing. Now, here's what I tell you about Ohio State schedule. When you go look at those final scores, They did what they supposed to do. That's
Who?
why they only giving up 8 points a game, 7 points a game. That's why they're number one in the nation, because they did it. Them teams were scoring 7 points, 0, 6 points, 7 points, and they did what they were supposed to do to that bad schedule.
Right. But they still gave up 7, right? Mm-hmm. They still gave up what? 14 or 13 or 17. Like, the question is, DP, do me a favor. Flip that stat around and find out how many top offenses they played and the amount of points they gave up.
That's what he said. He said they only played 130 top offense.
No, okay, let me read this right quick. Lord Diablo, excuse me, 499. Coach, I don't know about y'all, but Fletcher looked like Ravens Henry on Saturday. If he was a tad bigger, oh my God. If he was a tad bigger, they would
hold it down, Hayes. Going to give me a snack. Hold it down.
A snack? Yeah, we working.
So snacking there.
We got 1,600.
I'm the boss. We the boss.
We got 1,600 people, and that man wants some Twizzlers.
I told you we was getting 1,500.
You ain't lied, dog. Y'all clap it up for Street. Ain't told no lies. Street ain't told no lies today. All right, that's enough. I appreciate that, Lord Diablo. Yeah, I'll go with that one. I'll go with that. All right, let me go back to my man DP. He says, oh, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Ohio State defense has only played one offense ranked in the top 30. They lost that game. Texas 71, Michigan 56. DP. We get caught in. Oh, God, DP. Oh, DP. All right. I like it. I ain't mad at you. Wait, see, I'm the boss. We the boss.
We the boss, dog. We run this, dog.
I got you, dog. I'm trying to get it. Coach, love you and Street together. Well, we ain't together, Katie. I know it's alternative universe, but that's my dog, though. But you're gone too far, Katie. You're gone too far. I'm just messing with you, Katie. I know what you meant. Appreciate it. Yo, the people want to know when Hayes Street coming back. Oh, put that pressure on them. Let's go. We got 1290 on the line. 1290. Call or talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from? 1290 going once. Don't get slapped. Pick your behind up for the 9 tray. 1290 going twice.
They missing.
Yo, can you hear me?
Ooh, boy, you almost called that Russia to flush it. Talk to me. You remember that shit? What's up with you? 1290. What's your name, brother?
Yo, man, my name Darius, man. My father named me after a 1980s Miami Hurricane, Rest in Darius. I'm not sure if y'all from me. Y'all, I'm sure y'all is, but y'all probably is.
Probably.
What? Medeiros?
His name Rest in Darius. Yeah,
I know Will.
Yeah, from Miami in the 1980s.
Okay. All right, Rusty Medeiros. All right, I like it. Talk to us.
White guy. He was a lineman.
Yeah. And
look him
it's good to hear from y'all, though, man. You know, much appreciation and respect for everything y'all do. You know, y'all consistency and the way y'all break down the game, man. It's a beautiful thing to listen to.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir, brother. No doubt, both of y'all, brother. I promise you, watching y'all is inspiration, man. So definitely want to get to say that first. But just what that game and the Texas A&M game, Mark Fletcher, man, he ran with a purpose, man. You know, and it's just something different when you're doing what you're doing with a purpose, man. You know, whatever in your way got to move, and that's how he ran, man. He ran just like that. Also, too, he showed his father proud, man, by being the leader.
Sure.
That team when Malachi dropped that football, he got right in his face, man, and lifted that young man right back up. You know, it was like God right before our eyes on national TV, and baby Jesus delivered at the end, man. And I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man, but I just want to drop my spiel, and I'm gonna enjoy listening to y'all, man.
Well, I appreciate Medeiros. I just put up Rusty Medeiros was inducted in the Missouri Hall of Fame. I guess they got a state one. And he's from Ozark High School. So everybody who watched Ozark, the movie, of the TV series. But he went to University of Miami. He was inducted in 2022, man. See, this is why I love this show. You just taught me something. I did not know who that was, man.
Yeah, I remember Rusty Medeiros. Rusty Medeiros was good.
All right. I didn't know who Rusty Medeiros was. Right. I didn't. Awesome. Man, that's a great call right there.
Canes run deep.
Canes
run deep, baby. But go Canes.
Now, where you from real quick? You from Missouri somewhere?
I'm from Mississippi, bro.
Okay. All right. I love it, man. I love it. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, sir.
No doubt.
My man. Street, are you an inspiration, Street?
Man, yeah, man. Almost maybe about a tear to my eye, man. He said some nice things to us, man. Some nice things to us.
Got it. I got a question, though.
What's up?
Unless you're a gosh darn magician, how you got off the screen for 2 seconds and come back with some ice cream, bro?
Uber Eats Dairy Queen.
I'm saying Dairy Queen, bro.
Hold up.
I'm gonna see if it's for real. Put your spoon in there and turn it upside down. Let's see if they made it right. Put your spoon in there and turn it upside down. Yes, sir. Y'all clap it up for Street and Dairy Queen. We need to get a sponsor next time. Put some tape on that cup. I'm just messing with you. All right, we got CeeLos in the building, and then we're gonna let Stretch close this thing out, man. CeeLos, talk to us, man. He might be asleep. Look, he's asleep. I told you. Look. He do this all the time. He call and he be on hold so long he fall asleep. Listen. Watch this. Listen. Watch this.
Let's see if we can freestyle him snoring.
Dog straight snoring on here. It's only 11:22, dog.
Hold on, let me see if I catch the beat.
Boy. He got some snot going on in there. He did this before. He do this all the time. That boy need a CPAP NIL deal. We gonna continue to talk. Matter of fact, I'm so stank with it. I'm gonna leave the phone line open. Stretch, you gonna have to talk over that. Talk over that till he wake up. Stretch, what's up, baby?
What's his name is? Oh, that boy.
He sleep too.
Oh no.
I'm about to say, Stretch, if you was snoring like that, boy, I'm about to go, hey, I'm gonna do a wellness check on you, boy. I'm gonna call them people and come send them to your house.
I got sleep apnea, man.
Man, Stretch, that boy snoring back there. You hear him?
Mute that man. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
Nah, man, let that man ride out.
Man, that's ambient noise, dog.
I ain't letting that man ride out because I got a bone to pick with you, Street.
Let's go. I'm gonna tell you right now.
What's going on with the Edison? What's going on
right now? She told me y'all weren't together.
Is he ever gonna get him an offensive coordinator?
Luke?
Yeah.
Man, y'all clap it up for Juice for 28 months, man. I'll let you think about that for a second, Street. Y'all clap it up for Juice for 28 months on the building, coaching Street.
Nah, let me tone it down a little bit, man. I ain't gonna go there, man. I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna even go there.
Luke was the coordinator. Luke was the coordinator.
Luke, the offensive coordinator?
I know he's the coordinator. I want to ask you, is he ever gonna get him one?
Oh, damn. I thought Luke was a defensive mind dude. He doing offense now?
He was. He was a defensive mind dude. He called the offense this year. I think he called the offense last year too.
I ain't mad at him.
Because he couldn't ever find one.
I'm mad at him. Hell, you talking about? You ain't mad at him.
You know why I ain't mad at him? I did offense before too. I said, listen, before this ship go down, I'm gonna make sure I take it down. Ain't gonna be no first mate, ain't gonna be no assistant coach. But Stretch got Coach Hayes fired. Damn that. Coach Hayes got Coach Hayes fired.
All I'm gonna say is if you as the head guy, take suggestions, and then when you the head guy, take the blame. Don't throw it off on the player.
No, I agree with that 10,000%. And you know what I tell assistant coaches? You got 3 options in life, brother. Do it, don't do it, or go get your own. Meaning do it, Do what I'm telling you. Don't do it. I mean, turn your hat and whistle in, or go be a head coach and you do it how the hell you want to do it.
Me and you would be beefing if I was on your staff.
I know. And you know what I tell you? Do it, don't do it, or go get your own.
Yeah. No, but see what I always said to myself, you can't always have one head. It's 5 heads better than one. You know what I mean? So it's just like when Godzilla faced that 3-headed monster. Every time Godzilla would cut that bit the head off, he had 2 other heads to fight. And then it gave that other head time enough to grow again. So it's just like, it's a lot of different metaphors out there that you can look at things. I just wanted to bring it up because I'm mad that my dog Ray leaving. And I just know that, Uncle Luke is an advocate for, hometown athletes as well as athletes that don't even get looked at. They get overlooked. They don't even get approached. You know what I mean? So it's a lot that goes on with, why we still behind in times. Like with the situation with my dog, Willis McGahee not being allowed to come back. Like, as everybody know, people understand that Nick Saban was paying those players back before the NIL and the collectives came to the public square. He got a goddamn car dealership where he used to get the players' cars when they came into town. Like, there's a lot of different things that we can kick the rock over and find some stuff that other programs should have been sanctioned. But, I'm not going to bring that up either because, that's just a whole different topic in itself. But, like, I just feel that the way college football is at right now, it's in a good place. There needs to be some governing authorities, such as a commissioner. Like Coach Hayes always say, there needs to be a tier. You need to set some standards there. You need to develop something that is feasible for everybody, where it makes sense. You know what I mean? And keep people accountable. And like right now, you only got the college scholarship for 1 year renewable, but you're giving out these coaches 4-year deals, 5-year deals, and then you're buying them out, and then they're still getting paid when they ain't even part of the college institution anymore. So it's just a lot of different things that need to be structured, man, when it comes down to this game that's going on.
16,000.
So
16,000.
I think that boy just talked about 8 different subjects.
Yeah, that's stretch. That's what he do. That's why I let him close out. 1,600 people in the building. Man, appreciate y'all, man. That boy Street brought the villains over here and vilified Canes Talk Live. I appreciate it.
1550. Boy, I take this thing to $2,000 if you want me to, boy.
Take it to $2,000. Take me through there.
Yeah, boy, you know what I'm saying?
No. Do not sing that song, man.
Oh, is it a bad song? That's not, I shouldn't sing it.
Oh, it's a female song, man. We don't, nigga.
Oh, I see Nico on there. I see the dude on
there. What's a dude song? Give me a dude song. What's a dude song?
But when they play the song, all the females up dancing, man. Ain't on all that.
You want to see the song that make the dudes dance? You want the song that make the dudes dance?
It ain't about. First of all, we talking about hip hop. I'm an entertainer. I don't know if you knew I was in music. I've been in music with I can name some dudes down there Dade County I was in music with. You know what I'm saying? But
you were with Piccolo? You were with Piccolo?
Yeah, I was down with Piccolo. Man.
Yeah. Huh? I'm about to cut up the dance floor. Stick and move.
If I tell Street who I'm some kid to, Street might turn his nose up right now. But I ain't gonna say nothing. But what I was saying is when the women right now, they was just talking about. Like I like to have a conversation. We talk about a lot of things. I ain't gonna stay on the same thing.
But hold on, but we never answered the first 8 you answered. Hold on.
You ain't got to, let me tell you about this hip hop thing. Women are running the hip hop. The women are running the hip hop industry, and they ask the question, "Damn, I ain't heard a man with a song on the top 10 chart list in a long time." And I'm like, "Yeah, because the women took over the industry."
Listen, here's what I'll say to you. You know what we call him Stretch, because he stretch out the conversation. Here's what I'm gonna say.
What?
No, that's my dog.
Nah, but I got a company name Stretch. I'm Mr. Stretch. I'm the original Stretch. I done had my company forever, and a company in England bought my first name from me. Well, I couldn't even buy it back. They wanted me to buy it for $15,000.
You
I wasn't
sold
gonna
it
buy
to them.
that, so I created me a non-profit on their ass. I'm
Okay.
smarter than what you think.
But how you sold them your name and then you wanted to
No,
buy
I
it
did
back?
not sell them my name. I was pumping the name forever in the streets. Stretch, Mr. Stretch, Stretch Van Winkle, and in some kind of way it got out. I did a couple events, but I never trademarked the name.
There you go, and they got
So
you.
when I tried to go .com, the name was already bought.
They saw you coming.
They've been seeing me coming. I'm Mike Lowry. I've been the original Mike Lowry since that name come out. Plies named me that name.
Street. This is why I don't play. People think I'm crazy. You see what that say? What that say right there, Street?
Polo Timmy. Trademark.
United States of America.
But I'm gonna tell you what I said to myself.
You better pull up the damn floor. Sticking.
I ain't finna pay for everything I cliche and trademark. I find it fun. I find it flattering and fun when somebody else use something I done used for so long.
Well, do me a favor. Come up with something that you think real snazzy and let me use it. And we'll see how fun
I got one right now. I got one right now. I want you to use. I ain't never put out there. If it goes juice, it's called this. Never Wester. Never Wester. You hear me?
Never Wester.
Never Wester. There it is. He got it. Never. I took that off the streets, boy.
Okay.
But
Never Wester.
if you want to trademark Never Wester.
Never Wester would have made it.
What do you mean?
That's like Nathaniel. You remember Nathaniel? Nathan?
Never Wester.
Never Wester.
Never Wester. I was never was to. Never Wester. Well, hey man, you caught that little girl last night. Never Wester. I was laying down. Hey man, somebody they told me they seen you down there with the
Street,
little
what the hell is
head.
happening
Never
right now,
Wester.
though? Street, this is why I let my dog go laugh, boy. I'm telling you, boy, I love the teammate, boy. Listen, the locker room be jumping, Street. Listen.
Hey, Street. I want to ask Street this though, not to cut you off, Coach, but this our main man, and he really was when we was really in the kitchen cooking, and you was cooking, and you was knocking them out the park, and they were coming up against you when you had prime time show. Street was in the field with us, and he was taking all our information that we was talking about on the show when y'all was doing Street and A's, and he's still in the cockpit. I want to know, Street. I heard you say they was listening. Do you still ask the tough questions when you in the media presser?
I just ask questions. Tough ones. Every now and then I may ask them why y'all didn't keep throwing the ball to JoJo. But I was never like I was never like a tough question guy. Like I never saw the value in going here and ask them something, because a lot of times they just lie. I mean, they just say anything out their mouth. It's kind of hard to get them, like put them in a corner like I did many that time.
Oh man, you can ask, boy. Hey, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna do it. But
You might
boy,
as well. You got 2,000 in here. Come on.
Hey,
what they looking for.
You know I was gonna say, boy, if this ain't go the way it was supposed to go, you better pull that one out the vault, because we were gonna have some draft picks this year.
I think Mario's changing, man. I think he's loosening up a little bit. People say they saw him on TV, like kind of conferring to the coaches
He
about
was
timeout.
smiling, bro. Can I tell you this? At the end of the game, get on the bus, he walking out. He was actually smiling. He took pictures with the fan. I had a little kid. He signed his shirt. He killed me if he do this. It's like he don't know how to have fun. It's like, no, you throw that thing, or he talking about. When he punched,
no, because what happens is you have to be marketable. You know, when you came out with the no nonsense. You wanted to clean up house. You wanted to say that it was some bad cancer in the house, and you seen those other players go on to other programs and do well and get drafted. So you want to say they was Manny players. You want to come in and say you want to change the persona and the mantra, and you did that. And where every time you was in a situation, in a critical thinking situation, you blundered it. You failed at it. So yeah, you're going to be upset with yourself. You're going to be upset with the program. You're going to be upset with media. So you're going to take a persona where you're a no non-tolerance guy. But now, as you see that there are more eyes on you and you got more people clamoring for you to lighten up a little bit, loosen up a little bit, coach, have fun, he's starting to pay attention. That's why I asked Street when he go in there and he has these presser with these guys, is he asking the questions that we want to ask him? Why did you do this? Why did you run that ball when you could have kneeled the ball and you want to get that that running back 1,000 yards, 100 yards, and you don't even see that running back even in college no more. He didn't even go to North Carolina State and do anything. So come on, when you had those timeouts, what were you thinking about? So now he has the situation in his court and he's doing very good. Yeah, it's time for him to see a little personality. You need to have a little fun, like you, coach.
I appreciate it.
Like yesterday, you was stuck like a mime, and you didn't want to let Ed Brown and Junior Brown come in because they had done infiltrated the internet. They had to swivel in on you. So we all are theatric. Sometimes we just got to let our hat down, and when is the right time. When we're winning, apparently, when we're losing and we're under scrutiny, no one wants to handle that and face adversity in its face. A lot of people be ducking. They duck behind a facade. And that's one thing I never wanted to do. So, like I was telling Street, we appreciate taking those tough questions inside of the media presser and asking, things that they don't normally get questioned about.
Yeah, Street, what you got to say?
Yeah, that's why we're here, bro. To ask the tough questions.
Listen,
that's why we here, dog.
Hey, you ain't gotta say nothing. I already done analyze it for you. You ain't gotta say nothing. I'm with you when you're in there. I'm with you when you ain't. I'm with you when you're walking on the.
Guess what? Real quick.
What College Station? I see y'all boys hanging out like you just told Coach. Coach, I need you to be on the sideline because those guys told Coach. They told Coach and Coach seen Coach, and I've been telling Coach this. They watch us, Coach. Coach, oh man, they ain't watching us. I said, Coach, you're doing a good job. Keep doing that stuff because we need to let them know that we're coaching for them on the sideline. We're coaching them over here in the back, or over here in what they call the clubhouse. We want you to know that there's other ways you can look at this picture. Don't just look at it from your perspective. All the information that you have is always not validating. we got some other coaches over here, part of this damn coaching carousel that are coaches from the stadium, they coaches from their car, they coaches from in there with their wives. We see the game from a different perspective. So don't get caught up in all that damn bullshit that you want to run a gap. So I kind of believe the guy when he called there earlier because I teach the same philosophy. If I got a linebacker that's staying on his read and he ain't moving, I need to move him side to side. I need to get him moving, flowing. And then once I get him flowing, I can hit it back in the mouth. I just can't come and just hit him in the mouth and expect him to just take it.
Stretch.
Yeah. Facts.
Stretch. You there? Is this thing on?
I'm here, sir.
Never Wester. Do that again. Never Wester do that again.
Never Wester.
Tommy Cruz. Tommy Cruz 3601 for the 499.
Unbelievable, dog.
You said I could use it, and I used it right there on you.
Listen, when you cliche that motherfucker, that bitch about $300, man. Just let me know, man.
Now you want your money. I thought it was fun. Anyway, I don't care nothing about a so-called thug right here in the middle of the club. Homie, you can get drugged. Okay, that's how I feel about ASU. I don't care about a so-called thug right here in the middle of the club. Homie, you could get drugged. I love it. Shout out to Tommy Cruz. Hold up. Street, watch this.
Look.
Wellness check. Watch this.
He should be up by now.
Watch that. Los, what's up, boy? You still asleep? That boy still asleep. Wellness check.
That boy still in there laid out.
Yeah, he done rolled over on his face.
Darn.
Hey, so Street, when you and Coach was leaving when y'all was leaving the stadium, did you feel a relief come over you after we won, especially with us getting into the playoffs? How do you feel? Because I ain't been able to talk to you, and we ain't have heard from you, we ain't seen you. So give me the update, bro.
How do I feel about what?
This your life. Matter of fact, me and Street, we was the last one to leave the whole school.
What I'm trying to tell you. So as y'all was leaving, right? Coach already said the guys looked like zombies up there. They were so nice. They was from the Parkers,
Pleasantville,
the white Parkers, Pleasantville. Yeah. But when I'm asking you, so when we got in, right, as we watching the games, Street haven't been around for a while. Coach Street Hayes, whatever called the Street Hayes, I don't know what that shit called. But you ain't been around for a while. So we having your intel, just like V12. Both of y'all are very intellectually high profile.
Mm-hmm.
Where I mean y'all can dissect things to a layman terms where you can break it down to us. We haven't been able to talk to you in a while. So I'm asking you, as you was walking out of the stadium, as well as before we made it to the stadium, how did you feel about us getting in the playoffs? Did you feel like a curse was a burden that was a monkey was lifted off our back these last 23 years? That's what I want to ask you. That's what I'm trying to find out. And how did you feel when you was in the stadium, on the sideline? How did the energy feel? Like, where were you at? Did you always think we was gonna win? These are the type of things I'm trying to ask you.
Oh, that's a lot.
Just say anything.
I didn't think I didn't think a monkey when we got in. You got to understand the way I look at this is we've been underachieving for a long time.
Right.
It's almost like we're trying to catch up to where I felt we should have been, like because of the talent we've had. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when we got in, it's like, okay, we supposed to be there. We're trying to catch up to where I think the program should be. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't kind of look at it as a burden. I looked at it as, all right, okay. I said Mario was the best coach Miami hired in the last Miami has ever hired. And okay, now he's 10 wins in a row. He's got us there, and boom, we done snuck in the college football playoffs. When we analyzed Texas A&M, us, the villains in our membership, we thought that they were frauds 3 days before the game ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
So us winning that game didn't surprise. It didn't surprise me. I came to the conclusion that Elko was doing a lot, did a lot with not as much, with a little bit. Like he has did a really good coaching job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we had came up with. I think they had got figured out, and that's why South Carolina had them down 30-3. That's why Texas beat them, and they wasn't peaking at the right time, and we were. Ohio State may have the same problem. They're coming off a loss. Let's see how they react to it. Now they're champions. Like, bro, listen. So I can only assume that they that.
Wow.
That loss, you know what I'm saying, reset them and woke them up, and you're gonna have to beat a better version of them.
Right.
Can I ask y'all a question? Since we just on here. Wellness chat. Let's see. Make sure my dog's still alive.
See the dog's still
Listen. Yeah, he out of there. Let me ask y'all something. What do you take about this? And I hate to be that controversial guy, but yeah. Right here. You see this street? Shout out to Timothy Johnson, Miami Canes 1971. He is apparently, I'm not saying he isn't, he follows me as well. He says, touchdown Timothy at Miami Hurricane, sports writer, proud husband, father, prominent Miami figure per at CB Sports, Canes fan since 1971. He writes, talking about Shannon Dawson, this man is a strategic genius, purposely kept the offense vanilla, only called enough gas to keep the lead and win the game versus A&M. Didn't show any of our real offense. Ohio State has zero tape on what's coming. Shannon Dawson, great chess grandmaster.
That Timothy Johnson guy, I don't know if he's a real person, but he gets, he writes a lot of things. You see, we're sharing it. This is the second time I've seen somebody share this today.
Oh, okay. I've never seen him before, but he follows me. But okay.
Oh no, but he does. He does a really good job at
poking the bell.
Right, inviting traffic. I've seen him write things that were kind of clever, and I've seen him write things that was like what you just said. Okay. Creates conversation, creates comment.
Okay, I just thought I had never seen it, and I just happened to click the Twitter, the Devil's Workshop, because I really enjoyed the Devil's Workshop.
No, he definitely overthought that. I mean, I'm sure Shannon Dawson read that and was like, "Well, god damn, it's baby, that what I did? Shit, I am smart."
Hey, I want to keep it 3-3 until the last few seconds. Even though that wasn't enough points, they was about to score, but thank God we got a freshman named Bryce Fitzgerald. But anyway, it's all good. I just want to ask. But Stretch, man, any last paragraphs you'd like to speak on?
Nah, they call dissertations. But listen, I'm glad my dog back over here, man. You know, Hayes Street. I'm glad because like everybody's telling y'all make a good, especially when y'all had y'all billboard up there, and y'all was on every boardwalk from here all the way up to Canada.
We was everywhere, dog. We was even underwater.
Yeah, y'all was everywhere. But y'all used to log in through all the cameras. I was loving the show.
Hey, that thing went left when we went to Philadelphia, though, boy. We was on the block, but we done seen all kind of felonious activities.
Yeah, that was pretty creative. That was pretty epic. That was pretty creative. Hayes came up with that, bro. Like that was very unique. I don't know. I thought it would catch on a little. You know what I'm saying,
bro? Especially the billboard was one thing.
What has to happen is you got to go through like Coach got right now. He got his market coming off of Twitter. See, back then I don't think he had a lot of Twitter going on right then. I don't think he was in the Twitter algorithm. And so now he in the Twitter algorithm, so he got a lot of, that can come back out. But like you said, he coined little Timmy's. A lot of things you do ain't always pan out. You know,
like this right here. Never Wester will I ever answer the phone again when you want it. Never Wester. Stretch, let me get up out of here, man.
All right, man. Hey, man, listen, man. Street, we love that you're back, baby. We been asking about you. Everybody been asking about you.
Where you been, dog?
Don't feel like, huh?
No, I'm saying, where you been?
With the villains, I've been with the villains, man. We was kind of build a pyramid, man. We trying to get the membership right, man. I was in the with the villains, man. Ducked off, man.
No, but you got a spot over here, man. That's a home family spot. Everybody over here that we've been rocking with Coach. We love you, man. You're part of the family. Yeah, we're villains at heart, but we coaches at heart too, baby. So come on over here with your coaches expertise and your media intel, and give us the gossip what we need to keep us hungry and waiting for more wins and more championships, man.
Appreciate you, dog.
All right, man. There it is. Oh, man. Wellness check. I woke him up and he left. Shout out to Los in the building if he's still listening.
He woke up?
Yeah, he gone. Shout out to Stretch in the building, man. Bro.
What we do? What it do?
I'm good, man. So like I say, we got a lot more coming on. I got a Buckeye boys, reached out. So they want to do a little show. So we'll talk about it, man. We get it together. I'm not sure what day I got to meet up with schedules. But like I said, we're going to rock and roll, man. You got anything planned for Christmas Day, anything like that?
Man, I'm working, man. I'm grinding, man. God know my heart. No, man, I got to get on the plane soon, man, to head to Dallas, man. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, this big time football, Hayes. I mean, they got access media. We got access to Ohio State practice. We got access to this big time football, fool. This is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This big time, fool.
Hey, do your thing, dog. I ain't mad at you, boy. I ain't mad at you. Hey, I was on that plane coming back. I was trying to get back, bro. I done cramped up in that thing. I had to stand up in it.
No.
I was up there like that. Hey, you know, I was on the old Please Lord airline. Oh, please Lord, let me get home safe. Listen, you know I ain't finna buy no seat. I refuse to buy a seat on the plane like that. I mean, that's the stupidest thing. It's like buying oxygen, dog. That don't make no sense. If I'm gonna get on the plane, because if I'm gonna get on the plane come with seats. Why I gotta buy the seat?
Because you don't want to sit in the middle of Bertha. You don't want to sit in the middle of Bertha and
exactly.
Snuffleupagus.
And guess what I do?
What up?
What I do? I swell up on them just like this. I mean, just like this in the middle. And at both rides, I had middle seat. Guess what I did? Just like this, street.
Did you?
All right, I ain't got no problem with it. They were like, sir, would you like to sit in the exit row? Would you have a problem taking the door off the plane? I said, baby, I could be in the back of the plane. I'm gonna take the door off this plane if we need it.
Man,
no,
what?
Man.
What you done figured out, man?
What you mean? I'm gonna sit in the middle seat. If my thing say B or E, that means middle seat. B or E is a middle seat. So when I get my seat, I go just like this. Excuse me. I roll my like this. Get in that seat like that. Can I have an extension for my seatbelt, please? I do just like this. I do just like this. Straight, I'm telling you, look, just like this, dog. And you swell up on them like this, bro.
Man, are you serious?
As a heart attack, you know what they say?
And then what happens?
They move me.
This man here, man.
I'm dead serious.
I believe you.
I would sit right in the seat like this. Excuse me, can I have an extension for the seatbelt, please? And I go like this. Are y'all using them armrests? Huh? I swell up
what
in
is
there.
your problem, man?
I swell up in there, boy.
They don't make you purchase another seat?
Nah, they gonna move me to an open row.
What if it ain't none?
It's always one. Always. Ain't no plane ever full.
Man, what you done figured out, dog?
How to swell up on them, dog. I keep telling you.
How to swell up on them. Nigga turn into a blowfish right in the middle of spirit.
Hey. Hey. Yeah, like this.
Man, something wrong with you, man.
No, for real. When you go down, you already know you got a middle seat. You go down the road, you get big. You be hitting people with your elbow.
Dog, something wrong with you, dog.
Can I tell y'all this? He talking about Mile High, legit. Bro, if two people could fit in that bathroom, dog, and y'all are vertically challenged. I'll put it to you like that. Y'all ain't no big folks at all.
You ain't never lied.
Bro, if two people could fit in there, bro, y'all vertically challenged. Y'all 5'3" and under. Both of y'all. On this episode of Coach Me Coach podcast, I just coached y'all. So for all my husky men out there, swell up on them. That's all I'm telling you. Don't be buying no more seats. You got to breathe through your mouth real heavy. Your bottom lip got to hang like this. Look.
Do a wellness check on that man.
Like this. Right? Like this. You go use that armrest? Okay, good. You go use yours? All right, good. Sir? Say not on spirit. What you mean? That's the spirit of the game. Where you think I learned it from? Right there.
It's the spirit of the game.
Hey, I learned it from the spirit of the game. It took it to a whole new frontier. Trying to tell you.
Well, you
Anyway.
wild, boy.
I ain't wild. If it's free, give me 3 on. Let's go. Bro, what's the emptiest plane you ever flew on before?
The emptiest plane.
That's gonna sound crazy, though. I don't think nobody ever beat this.
I can't remember. That's ain't something I don't remember. The emptiest plane.
Bro, I saw on the plane with I think 13 people. 13 people, dog, on the plane.
Something happened?
I don't know. I'll never forget that. I was
You was counting people like.
Yeah, because we were like, everybody had their own row. We was chilling, talking. It was late at night, though. It was a late night flight coming from Virginia. Yeah. Anyway, man, Street, let's get up out of here. 1,753 people in the building, man, on all platforms. We got Twitter. We got Facebook. We got YouTube up in here, man. Well, Street came through. Well, that boy got 1,148 people.
I told you about to make it happen, boy. I told you we're finna get it jumping in this thing. You thought I was lying.
But man, we got 158 on my Twizzle and 191 on the YouTuber. Man, we're going to have a good time, man, up here, man. But we got a lot to talk about. If I don't talk to y'all, I hope y'all enjoy those videos. Oh, did y'all see your mama joke? Did you see the video, Street?
No.
You ain't seen it?
You tagged me well?
No, man, I'm finna play it for you right now because I'm selfie like that. Matter of fact, these people ain't see it, so we'll let them see it too. Yeah. Damn it. Might as well. Hold up. Man, hey, they released my Good, Bad, and Ugly, bro.
Why?
Huh?
Why they released it?
Oh, I don't know. I told them, man, they better tighten up. I know Walt Disney himself. Shout out to Solo D, man, in the building. Man, much love to that brother, bro.
Solo D.
Check it out, Street. You ready?
Yeah.
Canes have arrived in Houston, baby. I think there's a problem. We're going to check it out, boy. I think it's some imaginary players around here in College Station. It's that footage, Street. Look at it.
That's nice.
It's time to send a message. Flying out to Texas. Know them people want to neglect us, but it's time that they respect us. We got Canes over here. There's some Canes over here. And we orange and green rapping. Make them feel our presence. Time to put a run together. Can't nobody do it better. We got Canes over here. There's some Canes over here. And they try to count us out. Calculator broke. Got a plan to fire 'em up. Call it calculated smoke. We got Canes over here. There's some Canes over here.
Oh. Hey. There's some Canes over here. Oh. Y'all boys have made it in the building. I know I'm safe now. You better know. Hey, they say it ain't many of us. I say less is more, dog. There's plenty of us. Huh? What's up with y'all, man? Y'all got to talk to him, man. What we got here?
Hey, man, we up here. You know, we came up here 305 in the building. Yes, sir. We finna handle up.
Can't see that belt to ass.
What you got?
Belt to ass.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Hell yeah.
They only gave us 3,000 tickets. But you know, when you from the crib, we're going to find a way to get an extra 1,000 off.
Canes over here. There's some Canes over here. And we orange and green rapping. Make them feel our presence.
Tell me that here.
Can't nobody do it better. We got Canes over here. There's some Canes over here.
That's why we came to Miami. We came to Miami to win championships.
We got Canes over here.
Watch this shit.
There's some Canes over here. It's time to send a message. Flying out to Texas. No.
Talk to us. How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Let's fucking go. Thank God. Let's fucking go. It's not how you start. It's not how you finish. Baby. C-A-N-E-S. I'll see you in Dallas, baby. Let's go. Don't underrate us. Let's go.
playoff time.
We're gonna see you in the Cotton Bowl.
Absolutely, I'm gonna drive all the way there.
Shout out to Footballville. Footballville mama is the 12th man. She's so big, she look like 106,000 people. By her damn self. Hey, and with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. God bless and good night. I ain't gonna let you get me backstreet. I'm out of here. Ah!